if I get hit hard, I'm gonna switch to my defensive setup.
4, 3, 2, 1.
You mean being a bear?
4, 3, 2,
What are we listing?
1.
Phase 3.
Go ahead and taunt. Be careful. He dicks.
4, 3, 2, 1.
You're supposed to bounce between the markers, please. Got him. So for this one with Decimation, don't run out, bounce between the markers. Everyone should stack on one and then go to the next one.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, happened to me too. I won't lie, I got a little distracted. Y'all are really not getting this bounce between thing.
4,
We're killing these balls.
Kill the cannon.
1.
Good to get practice now. Got him. Somebody missed the soak.
Pick
4,
one, blue or red, because we're supposed to be bouncing between, so pick one.
1.
Don't make me pull out my grown-up voice. Just go
Oh,
ahead
but
and
you said
practice
to
it now,
practice,
please.
yeah.
I appreciate it, but just go ahead and do that for now. Because I'm already getting a little worried.
3, 2,
Ugh, that last one's always gonna clip my ass. Got it.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Moving out.
Kill the right one.
I'm gonna have to stay out for a second because I can't get in thanks to that beam. Alright. Down the Annihilations need a double soak. Or sorry, no, the Decimation is the one that stuns. Please make sure that you're bouncing between those marks appropriately.
Roar.
Yeah.
Please save your healing pad.
Yeah, thanks. Alright,
Green,
remember,
stack
stack
up on
on
red.
green. Make sure that as soon as Decimation... got him. That was good.
Stack on red. When you get decimation, do not move off of X.
4, 3,
Thank you.
2, 1.
Everybody else go to blue.
Oh dear. We may need to move over a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, I'm purple. Exact same just like phase 1, just there's more AoE.
Yeah, just jumping around.
Got it.
Soak, 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 get out there, melee.
Yeah, we need soaks. Oh.
So
Alright,
Can
fire
you-
it up.
Wait, really quick, Ira,
4,
can you just say,
3,
like, can we just do whatever and then do the back and forth when it's time to do it, or do you want us to seriously?
Go ahead and
Just
start practicing the back and forth because it's a good idea for people to start pretending that the mechanic is there so they don't fuck it up when it's actually there. Yeah, you should always start back at X whenever you can, please. Like, X should be your default after eradication, and then you should just bounce between X and square. Melee are going to start at green, and they're going to go to purple. I'm going to move green over just a little bit to give us a little more room. If you have movement abilities, keep an eye out in case it looks like there's some that are going to be popping out on the sides. Because, yeah. Melee shouldn't have to be the only ones running out, because I believe you guys were at purple, if I recall. Just a little bit of room for us, and we'll just stay to the left of green.
Yeah.
Alright, so to verify, is anyone unclear?
Clear about.
We get some lock rocks as well, please.
Sick.
Beef, did you forget to make feasts again?
What? No, I had feet. But yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
We'd see him making them if he was. Got Repona
Like,
maybe.
wait, I got 5 more feasts on me, and then I'm gonna go buy some.
Oh my god.
Frazier, can I have some health stones, please?
That should fix the range problem for healers, I believe. And it should safely keep y'all from being in the way of everything else.
Can I click that?
Yeah, I can't click it yet. There we go.
Oh, it's just
Just some weird server lag.
yeah. Just clicking at the exact same time.
Alright.
Yeah, I had to restart my game. Well, before we pulled the first time, it shut up at like 150 ms home and world.
It's all good. Alright, one more time. Is anyone unclear about where you start and where you should be going for decimation?
It's gonna change some legendary. Wait.
I'm trying to feel like if it was hitting me hard enough to merit going defensive. I don't feel like it.
Getting a little,
As long as we weren't getting hit by fell bombardment, I was fine.
I got a little ouchy coming back in because I didn't have like iron for going.
Yeah. As long as I keep my speed boost up, I'm fine. Alright. If you didn't ask when I asked, then I'm going to definitely berate you later for being a terrible human being.
4,
All ranged on X.
2, 1.
Yes, please. Just go ahead and practice. Pretend that you're gonna have to deal with it the entire fight. I know you don't. Just do it. Moving out. I'm likely always gonna get clipped by that last one. 2 out by the boss. 2 out by the
Not
boss.
really so close. Okay. Well,
You want an early CD or wait? And do you want Lucia?
Get him up, please. We're gonna keep going for the moment.
okay. Get back there. Oh, good.
You want me to get up? You want me to get up too?
Stay down for now because I don't want to waste yours because you only get that 30 minutes. Go out and soak. If I'm not wrong, Annihilation doesn't happen when Decimation comes out, right?
1.
Correct.
So that means no one really has the excuse. Yeah, no one has the excuse for just standing there if there's Annihilations out. You gotta move and get them, please.
But yeah, after decimation, at least like 5 seconds before annihilation, you should be spreading back towards the middle of the
Yeah.
and melee need to help with the far left.
Yeah.
Range one
People out
not
there
missed.
soaking.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Get the Decimator down. I got a lag spike for a second.
I'm gonna try taking this without.
See how bad it is?
Do this without any
Everybody else
cooldowns.
run away if you can, please.
Yeah, I
looks
did.
like-
Oh, what?
Do you want an early train?
Yeah, I did like a third of my health maybe with nothing up. So
Man, I stack up big.
Yeah, okay. So you need something, but it doesn't have to be a major one.
no, like a third of my health.
Got it.
It did a third of my health.
Yeah, that's what I was...
So like I need nothing.
Okay. I'd still probably use...
I'm just retarded. That's my bad.
Okay, wipe it up.
Is that tank mechanic?
Yeah, that was
That
tank
was a
mechanic.
mechanic. Yeah.
Yeah, that was me being distracted.
Yeah, I got smacked by a felt bomb
Just
and I was trying to
yeah.
get back to
Excuse me, I'm bad.
It's alright.
Alright, stack up.
Let's go again.
Can we have a lock portal from, you know, somewhere between red and blue to the back?
Ow, it's hitting me. Fuck.
Decimation leaves a ticking dot, so when you res, you may still have it.
We were bad.
Did you? Yeah. I'll run
Yeah.
back.
I don't think we had a res on hand just then, so...
Yeah, maybe it was in Spirit Farm. I wasn't sure if her cloak was still up.
No, I had a pylon down, and then I shouldn't have had the dot from Spirit Form, but
Whatever.
It looks like the dot may be glitched, so keep that in mind when you res.
Since my CD is for that phase where we have to move because they're stunned and we're going between blue and red, am I waiting till it looks like it hurts, or do you just want it like
Well,
to
the
be
dot's
going as the first? The dot sitting is so after the first one.
Yeah, but when the decimations go off after the stunned people move, then do it to keep everybody topped off from the dot that goes on us.
Sure.
Yeah, just remember to please keep an eye out for annihilations. Melee, do the best you can. Y'all get the shitty part of this.
I'm gonna get the speed boost for the first whatever that shit is. That shit that pushes us.
5,
Eradication.
4,
Thank you.
3, 2, 1.
I'll hold my 4 then.
Yeah.
Probably still be up for the second
Melee,
one.
we all need to
honestly.
be on the same one.
1.
There's like one that's gonna need soaks. Make it fun.
Got it.
All DPS need to be going to that. There's ranged DPS not moving.
2,
Nah, I got fucked on my placement. How did I rel die?
He died right before you, but I'm not sure to what yet.
He shouldn't have died to mine because he wasn't in melee, I would hope.
1.
Soak.
Back to blue range.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Got him.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Make sure you go out and soak the annihilation. Be careful, guys. I'm gonna be running past y'all, so move. Don't linger. And yeah, it was fell bombardment that got IRL.
1.
Got him.
A little early.
I didn't have it, so I could move.
4,
Careful.
3, 2, 1.
Soak. Watch your feet.
Remember, if you're slower, to be towards the end.
Watch out. Oh dear. There we go.
All ranged on X.
Remember, after decimation explodes, start defaulting back to the center, and then move back to the markers. Just make sure we get people out to soak. Got him. Annihilation should be getting ready to come out.
4, 3, 2,
Drink silver.
Go out and soak. One's about to explode.
4.
Are we in blue or yeah?
Fucking hell.
Are you too close to me?
No. I'm getting clipped by that last one because I'm having to like go at an odd angle and I'm running out of room.
4.
It's the annihilations.
2.
Oh, I was saying, I can just like straight just walk around with them, so.
I just got a melee.
Are we
Yeah,
wiping?
there was
'Cause-
only one tank.
You want us to jump?
Yeah.
Yeah,
4,
it's pretty much a wipe, but still.
2, 1.
The doable is 4.9 million if you're soaking solo.
That's definitely doable. It's dangerous.
It would require people to not take any damage from anything else.
Yeah, I mean, it's.
Flex is still the debuff if you take.
Yeah, I'm taking on it right now. For anyone who's going out to soak annihilation, if you see a tank running at you, please stop casting and move, because the distance on that last explosion is kind of wonky if we get like fucked. And this is one of those, I'm not gonna dodge you. I will have to run over and kill you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm usually fine with it myself because I can just run faster than they do in cat form pretty easily. But
Good luck getting that feast, guys. It's clipped through the ground. You can barely see it sticking out.
well, there's
Right
another one, I
between
guess.
Spider's legs.
I thought you
Right
said
underneath
like
the goblin.
Give me 1 second, please.
Why would you waste another feast just because you couldn't get the one I put down?
Because your feast is bad.
My feast was awesome. Look at it. Look at it.
I don't even see it.
I have to say,
There it is.
It's like it's a piece of bread sticking out of the ground. That's it.
It's tiny.
Even your feast didn't want your feast.
I was gonna say his feast probably is a lot better because it's probably spicy.
It's concentrated in 1 cubic foot.
I fucking see this feast. Oh, I see the bread. There we go.
Yep, there you go. That's it.
Still don't see it, but
Okay, ready, check, going out.
Razor gave it some extra spice. You teabagged it. So
Honestly, considering how low it is, it must be seafood. It's at sea level.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh, it's gotta be more clammy now that Razor teabag.
Here we go. Nah, she put a little muscle into it is all.
5,
Oh my god.
3, 2, 1.
Enemy combatants detected. Threat level
4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, cut it out. Just after you soak, guys, please move
Yeah,
forward.
nobody soaked that one.
Made it.
I think somebody's, like, significant other is listening to something. There we go. Was that you, Niplith? Is your wife listening to something again?
Now my mic is muted.
No. Okay. Chrono, no!
yeah, I'm being bad.
Let me.
Ran to the wall too much.
Okay.
Annihilation. I feel like you get it kind of easy because you only have to deal with decimation. I have to deal with the actual annihilation.
Yeah.
Blue.
All ranged on blue.
4,
Fucking hell.
Why do you walk
2, 1.
no, you don't. You don't. He just targets you when he throws it at you.
Got
I'm
it.
just dumb.
Yeah, you're good. I should have him.
Yeah,
But
I
don't.
was
Yeah,
just
he's
standing
on me.
there, but actually used my sprint this time, so if I
He's
can
not-
fight it now, I'm
That's
literally
not
retarded.
Bush. Did you
Like
see
that,
that,
see?
Meta?
Literally retarded.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay. Oh. Alright.
Back on X.
Oh, come on, Blizzard. You gotta give us a little more leeway than that.
2, 1.
Jesus Christ. Got him. Yeah, he's on me this time. Actually, thinking about it, if we do wipe again at some point, I'm gonna switch to Tiger's Lust.
What does that do?
It's just a speed boost, but it doesn't launch before like Chi Torpedo and fuck me on placement.
Oh yeah. Probably
That's
good.
kind of what's getting me off.
Oh,
Damn it.
man.
You were driven into the ground, dude.
Yeah, my MS homes me with 201 there.
I used it, but I
Back
didn't
on
really
X.
need to.
All ranged on X.
Right.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright.
Back on X.
4, 3, 2, 1.
One I can suffer. Got him. Careful, guys. You are doing pretty good so far. Make sure to soak when the next annihilations come out, so be ready.
4, 3, 2, 1.
There's one right next to the boss.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Got him. This dot. It's bullshit.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Make sure to get out in sight, please. Make sure to clear. Thank you.
Everybody on X.
4, 3, 2, 1.
That was better. Got him. He transitions at 20 instead of 30, right? Because I'm having trouble remembering. Nope, I guess it is at 30.
Nope.
Nope. Careful, use healing CDs, help out.
Tank is up in 5. Mita, do you want me to use it?
Can you get a commanding shout?
What was you saying?
Commanding shout.
Everybody on X.
Roar's up for
Can we
both,
get
by the
Mid
way.
up? Also, aren't we supposed to lust something?
Annihilation. Aim yourself
Listen,
in
you double
another one.
Somebody drop out or die or...
2,
Alright.
1.
Okay. It's pretty much gonna be a wipe because I
you're
just
dead. You
died.
don't have it.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm getting up. I'm getting up.
I'm fine.
4.
Look at those healers go.
What are you doing?
I was waiting for Nick to come up. I didn't want to run away.
He would have let the, he wasn't gonna let the melee die.
Yeah.
Just up in the air on my screen. It was funny as shit to watch.
Yeah, it's because the other things I have to dodge knock me out.
3, 2, 1.
Got him.
Oh, we got the decimation. You know, there's like 2 of us on a healer
I
life.
know,
think we
I
should
know. We're
probably-
about to die
Then we
anyways.
gotta stand in this. Well, you.
Better attempt.
You guys understand you have to double soak that right at the end? That little mountain that comes up after the green circle, you have to soak it again. And if you're low or probably like half health, you're gonna die if you soak it again.
It looks like it was Famine he DC'd.
That's where I kind of wonder, like, so I'm supposed to do the first round of that one too. So do I trank to try to top everyone up so they can soak the second one, or do I trank after they've soaked the second one for the first round? Do you know what I mean?
Tank after the first to top everyone up for the second.
Okay.
Yeah, Stampeding's a minute cooldown, so I'll just use it on both because it's definitely up by then.
I appreciate you guys getting better at keeping decimation on the markers. Compliments for everybody.
So Nick, what kind of path are you doing when you do the thing?
Nick is in a different channel with me.
Okay, never mind then.
He's doing a left to right path.
Oh, a left to right path. That's what he's doing, huh?
And then sometimes he goes backwards and forwards.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Occasionally there's a diagonal, but that's really rare.
Sometimes he goes out to the side, like when he gets shot at by a cannon.
Oh.
Coming back in now, y'all. Sorry about that.
You've already been kicked.
Yeah, I want to go dump the cash from my modem because I can't have it spike like that on me during a fight.
Hello.
So,
Hello.
Hello. Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Muy bien, ¿y tú?
Bien.
It seems
Let's
like
see,
I'm
who are
being
you?
called in.
I think
Yes,
you.
that would be it.
I'm going on the one that can actually heal better.
Level 5 heat.
Okay. Lock closet summoned. Alrighty. Everyone gets situated.
Is Fultz going back to DPS?
It feels like this may be one of the few times we want to try a 5th healer and see how it goes.
I know one of the videos I was watching, they used 5 heals.
Yeah, I would like to try it with a 5th healer just for the moment. I don't think the healers are bad, but the additional cooldowns might help.
I still need the cooldowns to be used when they're supposed to, though. That's the issue we're running into right now.
Okay. For anyone who is currently a healer, if you are in rotation, I understand normally that you guys have a general idea of what you might be doing. For this particular moment, please just follow the rotation as asked, because we are currently suffering under like people dying to just general damage, not the tanks. We're actually dying to the tank debuff, which is our own problem. But it does seem like there's an inordinate amount of damage going out at pretty much various points. So I know that you guys generally have like a good feel for it, but just for now, go with the rotation. If it doesn't feel like that's helping, we'll talk about it.
Are we breaking the decimation one first or second?
We're breaking decimation first, which is where we're getting the dot.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to look for like when the cooldowns are going to be used. I can try and call them out if you want me to.
I think they're in. I think they're in the note, the raid tools thing.
They are. I just mean like when it's actually happening.
Yeah, if there's a way to get like a thing of that set up at some point, I may actually want it off to the side. I'm not going to bother with it right now. Okay. Make sure everyone's here. I think that was Famine who just stepped out. Nope, he's back. Okay, good. Gonna do a ready check. I'm actually gonna switch to special delivery while I'm thinking about it. I don't fucking need anything else.
Why is there Losi twice?
Because there's 2 eradications.
Because he can use it for both. No, he can use it for both eradications.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go. Looking it over. Alright, everyone says they're ready. Here we go.
All ranged on X.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Enemy combatants detected. Threat level none.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Targets acquired.
It was a little too early. Try to keep it on X.
4, 3, 2.
That is the better choice. Great, now
Path
just
around you
means...
guys, be careful.
Yeah.
All ranged on blue.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Anything else?
Gotta get those frenzied sometimes, right?
Yeah, it looks like Tiger's List was my best choice. It's up for every fell bombardment.
Nice.
Yep, I got clipped by that one because I just ran against the wall too soon.
All ranged on X.
4, 3, 2, 1.
One system prime. Target locked.
Start running out for annihilations.
2, 1.
Got it. We're 9% from moving to the next phase.
All ranged on blue.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Watch your feet, guys.
This is going to be mostly survival and Brock's
Just
guards
be
commanding.
blocked now, standing out.
Thank you.
Run away from the boss already, boss.
I'm gonna go ahead and head out. Once you get near the central area, you lose the pull-in, so keep that in
All
mind.
ranged on X.
Thank you.
First decimation's gonna be follow.
Annihilation.
Got him. I got it.
Yeah, I'll say no.
Well, I can live with that.
Back on X.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, sorry, that was like a second too soon. That was my fault.
Okay.
Ranking.
Four, 3,
Drake's over.
2, 1.
Alright, headed out. There's one to the very left of the boss.
All ranged back on blue.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Got him. You guys are doing good. Keep it up.
This is Divine Hymn.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Moving out. You guys be careful when I run through, please. The bombardment will kill you.
All ranged on X.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah,
Iron Break. Oh, I can't do it.
got it.
Is this volts or what?
Yeah.
Watch it. There you
You should
go.
have used the defensive after this.
Careful, yeah, because he's doing a lot of damage. Whoop. Watch out for that ground effect. Help out healers whenever you can. He's on me, isn't he?
Defensive.
When else do I get to use them, man?
Lewis.
Oof. Can we get Volts hop up and get up low C, please? Pretty sure for the next one, get up Jing.
Winner up now.
Do we have a second?
I only see one up, but I might be wrong.
Yeah, never mind.
Double soak.
3, 2,
So Trank is not up for that. I still have a minute.
Yeah, just Trank when it's back up for the Annihilation.
Do you want me to take 2-minute Trank? I don't really want to, but I'll do it if you need me to.
No, it's not needed. If people would have gotten in the double soak, we would have been fine.
Yeah, that one is going to be. So overall, still showing some improvement, but those double soaks are deadly. We must have people either positioning themselves to land in another one, or we need people near them to get the next one, or we need people to use mobility to get back in one. Any of those options are viable. But
Timer
we
for the
need...
second one is called Shrapnel, by the way.
Yeah. So we've got to have people paying attention, because there's nothing else that should be happening. I don't think Decimation comes out when Annihilation does, so you guys, if for some reason you are caught outside of the group and Decimation is not exactly in its right spot, as long as it's dodgeable, that should be all we really care for.
Unless you're saying you can't do second eradication, so yeah.
Okay, that's perfect.
I was able to get 2 revivals off throughout that whole fight. I do have my wrist to reduce the cooldown of my revival.
So I'll put you twice for Eradication and then Lucy on Emergency.
Trank sniping.
Excuse you? What did I say? Say?
No, no.
Trank snipe it. Everyone make sure that you're good to go, please. I know there's some discussion happening right now, but preparation should be happening during that as well.
There are just times that the tanks are going to be out of range, right? It's just going to happen. Can't do anything about it. Just double
I mean,
checking it's
probably
not
when
me.
you're on the right side. I mean, generally the farthest I'm gonna get is
I'm
gonna
melee
be
at that
like.
too. I think a lot of the times, like, range is on X and melee's on Diamond, and if they're like a little bit further from Diamond, then yeah, they're out of range.
Okay. Alright.
Like
Do we need to adjust the marks over a little bit, you think?
If there's just a few times I can't hit one of you, and I'm like walking around trying to scoot up and scoot back, and I don't want to catch myself
Well, this
doing
is
that when I shouldn't be.
like this is the wall that we're gonna be around. So if you're not like in range of this wall,
Would this be better, you think?
then that's probably where you want to be.
If nobody else,
Herb,
yeah,
can you go to that mark to blue and tell us if we're in range or not?
in blue, yeah.
Nope.
Well, not yeah, but if I scoot up here, I can. So I don't mind scooting a couple yards, but it was like I had to go all the way over here at one point, and I. But this is fine. I can hit
If
you,
we
but
actually
not
can manage it, we don't really have to hug the wall too tight, because that seems to be fucking it up a little bit. But if we can get like right around in here, I think we'll be okay.
I can, yeah, right where you are. I
Usually
can
on
hit
the
you.
way out, Nick, I'm kind of hugging the wall like this, and then I just kind of loop around and then just kind of do one
Yeah,
of these.
I usually get about here and then just run out this way.
And then go back like kind of like that, and then.
Okay. So yeah, we're doing it about the same, just different methods to get there.
Mine's just casually walking stuff.
Okay. Awesome, thank you. And if it wasn't bugging anyone else, don't change it just for me, please. I'll figure it out, but that seemed to work. Thank you.
Nah, anything to make it easier on healers, because we don't like dying.
Me neither.
Alright, everyone said they were ready. Discussions will probably need to wait till break time if we continue having issues.
Ranged on
5,
X.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Enemy combatants detected.
Yeah, they start on green. We're gonna start on X, though, I think.
4,
So you're at a range Apollo, Beef.
1.
Alright, moving out. The other thing for me is I also don't have my chi torpedo, so I don't have the real long like radius to go out.
4, 3, 2,
Ah, lived. Got him. There's a yep. Good job.
One was missing the back. There's range DPS not moving at all.
4, 3, 2, 1.
We'll have a talk after this one.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright guys, keep your eyes out.
4,
Decimation's coming out next.
2, 1.
One system prime. Target locked.
Oh, too early? That's fine.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Soak.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
I got caught. Watch your feet. I'm just gonna go over here.
This is gonna
Really?
be Roxy's commanding shout.
Watch it.
Run back, run back, run back.
Remember, if you get to about the center of the room, it stops pulling. Good job.
Ranged on X.
Melee start on green. Got him.
First decimations follow.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
One system prime. Target locked.
Drink silver.
3, 2, 1.
This is gonna sound really fucking weird, Chrono.
What's up?
But if you move it a zigzag pattern, you kind of juke it and you don't get hit by it.
I kind of do on the way back sometimes. It
Yeah,
just depends.
it's
I don't really have that much problem dodging it.
Next
unless it's
destination,
being
Tim.
stupid.
It's just weird that they actually make you want a serpentine.
It just goes where you were, so.
It's actually kind of awesome. Think about
Yeah,
it.
a little bit. That's why when I noticed it, I was like, oh, they want me to kind of move in a zigzag. Well, there you go. Remember to go out and soak, please.
Melee left.
Did we get them
Get
all?
away from me.
All ranged on X.
4, 3,
Next destination, Healing Tide.
1.
Alright, moving out.
This Apocalypse Drive is Beef's commanding shout.
Just watch the green shit on the ground, guys.
One back, one back.
Also, make sure to top people off if you can, please. Watch your feet. This is on you, correct?
Hope so. I'm calling if he's not. I'm just gonna be standing here, so he's just gonna go to him anyways.
There we go.
I stand here either way.
On X.
I'm moving like I'm moving through molasses. Oh, happy day.
Actually, Lord, that's why. That's not bad.
Got it. Make sure we double.
Move. 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 Nick, move. That's you.
Oh, god damn it. Sorry, I thought it was on you this time. Just res me.
On X.
That's actually pretty fucked up. I got him, just go, man.
Okay.
Annihilation's getting ready to come out. Remember to double soak.
1.
Got him.
Alright, moving out. Double soak. Ah, god damn it.
4.
I had a lag spike. That was on me.
Got a res.
We have to res. Yeah, got him up.
Go for it, I guess.
You're in the back.
Yeah, I'm over.
Range back on X.
Oh, he's gonna go right over melee.
I got it.
Okay, yeah, I'm done.
I guess I'll try and manage it. That was kind of lengthy on their res.
I
but
can drink in 8 seconds.
There's not much I can do either. We're gonna die. Okay, that was on me for the fuck up on the, How did I end up with bombardment? I didn't talk until after you, like, it should have gone out.
I'm not sure, but
Yeah.
maybe you pulled thread or something.
Is it possible? I haven't ever pulled thread off of you. Did you switch out of a DPS setup?
I mean, I haven't been. I'm not using bracers, but at the same time, they usually don't. I don't think so.
Guys, give it a second before you release, because we still have the fucking dot on us.
Yeah, don't do what I do. 'Cause I'm likely gonna survive.
May probably can res us, so another reason.
Yeah.
Just
Did you just call me a thought?
Yes.
be gone.
Turn off the Gandalf.
I'll be back in just a second. I gotta take a piss really quick.
Go for it. Alright. I think I'll have the timing down again. The fell bombardment got me fucked on that last one because I was
I'll try to be more clear if you need to run.
You
I
can
guess.
literally run this way and then do like a 180
Excuse me.
and just run straight back.
Excuse me, Sagi. That wasn't the problem, but I appreciate your help.
Alright, well I'm just trying to help because I do this all
No,
the
that's I know, but that's exactly what we've been doing. The problem had nothing to do with where we were running. I fucked myself. Like, I know exactly what I did wrong.
You're supposed to fuck yourself during raid.
I know.
I mean, it is almost break time, so that's perfect time.
It's like an hour from break time.
A half hour from break time.
We take a break at 11:30.
What are you dying to?
It's about
A
break
lot.
time from break time.
God.
Apparently. I mean, if y'all want, we could take a 5 and let everybody have like a
And you already
shorter
have
set
one
of breaks.
person pissing, so we could all go
One
piss.
more attempt, and then we'll take a fight. Get a strong pull.
We should
rather
have
see
it
a
this
kill.
time.
Yeah, that was.
actually,
We got
but,
that
you
pretty
know.
low. I would have resed you if you were closer, but I didn't really want to run away. Oh, he's gone. Bye.
No, usually, like, I don't mind going to res Ira, but I feel awful. I I thought he'd be at the front where the tanks would be. I didn't realize he was in the back, so I had to run around in a circle for a bit.
Usually,
But
if he's dying, he's probably doing the bombardment thing.
So the far left, towards the back.
Oh yeah, he also that time he died because he didn't know it was on him for one of the times, so he was actually kind of up front and he started moving.
Gotcha.
By the way, I can see y'all.
Hey, gasp.
Whoa.
Yeah, Carno's got the stream going.
You know you're not missing much.
I'm sitting here in window mode right now, and I got like that going to the left while I'm on my rogue on the right, and kind of just like picking up different things, like different tidbits.
Fight's fucking annoying for like sub. Jesus Christ.
Play assassin. It's becoming a better spec, anyways.
With a bug.
Yeah, me and Reeves had a little discussion about that yesterday, and like he said, because I was actually gonna make my rogue assassination, but the second I do that and actually get it like half geared, they're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, by the way, we fixed it." And I was like, "Yeah, you're probably right, Reeves."
Wait, you're using current 4-piece for sub? I thought sub was 2-piece, 2-piece.
I don't have any.
I don't have like. I only have like LFR for tier 20.
Oh.
Yeah.
So even better to play assassin.
I mean, 2-piece, 2-piece isn't that good. It just makes you wait on death from above. Probably like better to just go like 4-piece from tier 20 and like 2-piece from 21.
Speaking of
yeah, we need the shoulders.
Speaking of tier, Reeves or whoever, what is assassin rocking right now? 2-2 or just 4?
Assassin rocks 4.
That's what I thought.
Assassin can rock 2-4 if you decide to run boots and bracers.
I mean, like
but
with
it's,
the bug,
it's
there's
really
like
a personal
no point.
preference.
Just like with the bugs, it's best to go like shoulders and wrists and cheese the fuck out of poison knives. Yeah, there's like a bug that Fan of Knives does more damage than Mutilate and single target, and
yeah,
Night Stalker snapshots deadly poison for like the entire fight.
Essentially, what you do is you start in stealth, and then you shadow step, and immediately hit your poison knife, your ability that automatically applies your poisons.
Okay, everyone's here. Here we go.
Really quick question.
Possibly quick answer.
How close are we to the Berserk Charmer by the time we get to that point?
I have no fucking idea.
Pretty sure.
I
was
don't
reading the
think we
Berserk
are.
on this fight's really lax, so.
Yeah.
In the first fight.
Range, once you get Decimation and that's all over, you can start running for Annihilations across the room.
Well, Annihilation comes out as the debuff goes up.
What I'm saying is you can start running for it. That way you're not scrambling to get in position once we're in that second phase.
Yeah, he's just saying move a little sooner as soon as the debuff's gone out. Y'all are doing good there. Y'all pretty much got it at this point. Y'all haven't been the cause for too many of the wipes yet.
3, 2, 1.
Make sure to soak, and then watch me as I come out, please, and get the fuck out if you can.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Got him.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
I can sort these two in the back.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
That'll make you seasick. Got him.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Moving out. Launch the ground.
This is Roxy's manning shout.
Watch the ground. Remember, Decimator's stunned now, so start at your spots.
I'm back, I'm back.
Good job, guys. Thinking about it, I completely forgot. He starts doing a ticking dot that gets worse as this fight goes on, so that's probably why we needed the extra healer.
Yeah. After the decimate, that's why you can't spread too quickly for the annihilation.
Got it. Careful, guys.
So you wait till it starts ticking.
Yeah,
So now.
there you go.
This is when you want it? Just making sure.
Yep.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Careful. After that annihilation, please get away.
Iron break on.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Got him.
Him.
Chrono, I'm just gonna make sure to definitely taunt after I see that it says you've got that.
Yeah.
Melee's out of range of my him.
3, 2, 1.
Get out, please. Oh, I had one go off.
Do anybody up?
4,
Soggy, if you don't mind.
1.
Got him. Thank
Healing
you for the
power.
res.
And we need the melee and the range to both be on either the left marker or the right marker. Maybe on opposite.
Going out. I think from the way that it should start, everyone should be on the same, or is there something I'm missing?
Well, they tend to be on purple while we're on red. No to range.
We've been on green lately.
This is
Yeah.
Keith's temp commanding.
When's the next res?
20 seconds.
Okay, can you last that long?
Oh, you're dead, yeah.
Yeah,
It's just
I
this
fucked
part,
myself
I mean.
again, trying to, like, nah, I screwed up while I was trying to, like, figure out what was going on. Really should save that for after stuff. Give me up, please, follow.
2 seconds.
And thank you. Alright, we're back in business.
It's a good time for you to die anyways.
Yeah, I noticed that right after, and that's why I wasn't panicking. Got it?
Shouldn't we be listing?
Yes.
Double soak.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Moving out. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out.
4,
Watch out.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's what I was worried about.
Yeah, I got blown.
Yeah.
Red.
Oh.
Use personals.
How about healers, guys? Don't forget lock rocks if you have
4,
one.
3,
Double soak, everybody get out.
1.
Let me solo soak the back one and then someone can pick it in. Get out of there, Demon Hunter.
Careful.
I had a cooldown up.
Careful.
Okay.
4, 3,
Watch
2,
it.
1.
Yeah, I had no options.
Fine.
They're
I'll
having a
help
double
stone for
soak.
that.
Yeah.
Drinking for this one.
That was my bad.
30
4,
seconds
Thanks,
until my
I'll see it
revival's
go
up.
on there.
3,
I don't know if we're gonna make it. Let's see what I can do. Sorry, Brox. No, there's no saving it.
No, you're good.
Four.
That's my bad.
3,
Is there something I can take in druid form if I bear those to leap back? Or is that only if I'm actually a tank that I can leap?
What are you asking?
Doesn't, you could use Displacer Beast.
What
You
do
can
you?
use Displacer Beast or Wild Charge in human form. That'll bring you back.
Wild Charge brings you to a person, so you need someone there to fly to.
I think Boomkin is the one where it actually
Yeah.
forces you backwards, so you can put your back to something and fly into it.
Yeah,
Boomkin
Boomkin
is
is the
disengaged, basically.
Yeah, it's the disengage.
So would that be the better one to take for getting to the second one after I get knocked back?
I
you think?
mean,
Displacer's
if someone else is
better,
in there, you
so-
could wild charge them, but you have to be pretty quick with that because it's a you have to target someone to charge to them. Displacer
Try
is
the
definitely
Displacer.
Displacer is definitely a lot easier to use for that.
Displacer also gives you a sprint.
Yes, it
Alright, let's take our 5. I told you guys we would take one after that attempt.
We're still getting into the latter range, so that's actually good.
Yeah.
BRB.
Would had it.
Looks like Wild Charge is 15, Displacer's 30, but
It
I'm gonna
is.
try Displacer this one, and then if it's not, like, because I wanted to do 2, I think I can do 2.
Take
It's
the
just-
Annihilation
Go
away.
out every.
Is this
It
without
won't
someone to
be.
charge to? You're not going to be able to displace her, so it needs to be someone in there already. Which, I mean, you could do. You can also do, like, mouse over macros for it. That'll let you just displace her onto whoever you have your mouse over, but probably don't have those set up right now.
Yeah.
Double soaks aren't hard. You just bounce off the wall. Run back in.
Really, what you do is you have people soak, and then you have another set of people. They can go in there that didn't soak because they don't get knocked around.
See, I have faint, so I can just soak everything. 50% avoidance is broken.
That's the macro I use for tier 2 talents, Fala, in Discord.
Okay. This, you said it's like a...
This basically changes depending on what spec and what talent you have selected.
Yeah, the mouse over Wild Charge might actually be really helpful.
Yeah.
Probably Wild Charge onto me or Losi.
Basically, I think it does. If you have like the bear talent that makes it so you don't actually have a usability, it just puts dash there. In other words, it puts like renewal or whatever. Like that's one. Or I think did it put intimidating roar? Probably did. I don't remember.
Maybe.
No, I think it still has dash for either of those because I'd roar bounce separately because it replaces incapacitating. And then it does wild charge so that if you're moused over someone, it does that if you're not in the stance.
Sure. The big thing too is just making sure I'm in bear form when I soak the second, because they both hurt really bad. But if I sprint, I can get there in time to go back to bear, I think. I'm gonna try that one first, but if that doesn't... I like the macro. It'll be useful for other stuff for sure. Thank you for that.
Yeah. I have that on my... or 6? My 6. Oh. On my 6. They took wild charge, right? Give this a mouse over macro. You can use it over your raid frames. You can also use it like over an actual person.
Ooh.
I can like mouse over to your sock and be like, I'm over here now.
Pretty cool. I do miss reverse grip. Does it work completely like that? Like if they were elevated above you, you could grip yourself or charge to them like that?
I believe so, yeah.
Oh. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some more water.
Hmm.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thanks.
Just remember that if you're using it in bear or cat, it makes you charged at your target. Because it changes based on your spec. Oh, and actually if you use it in travel form, it also makes you just kind of bounce forward, so there's that too.
Okay.
Aquatic form gives you a
that's right.
speed boost, which is like super important.
Right,
Swim
underwater.
speed boost. That's
All
like
that.
all those underwater raids.
Right.
Like Abyssal Maw.
Bring back Serpentine Cavern.
Speaking of underwater areas, did anybody ever get a hold of that turtle from Dalaran back in Wrath?
From Dalaran? I mean,
You had a fish in that little. You had a fish in that little pond.
I mean, there's a turtle you could fish from any pond in, like you get it from any school of fish. That's what
You
you're talking
can
about.
now, but when it was introduced, it was during Wrath, so it was
Yeah.
like technically only. But now he's right. But now it's any pool of fish can do it.
I mean, in Wrath, I could fish it from any pool of fish. I could.
You could?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was only the.
I think his name was Spady. Was the name of the turtle?
Yeah, I had on my other account a couple of them.
Let me see.
You can get them from the WAD boats if you have the fishing nets on them.
He like moves at walking speed out of the water. It's kind of funny. He is fun though because when you spam his mount special, he like jumps into his shell and makes a really annoying noise, which that's
What did you say?
top tier. There you go. Yeah, that's it. So you press spacebar, you walk an inch, and then you press spacebar again, so it keeps spamming the noise.
So where are you at? Like
Maze on it. There you go. Yeah, perfect. That's good.
I know when Cataclysm came out and the underwater zone was a thing, he was like the bomb diggity, I tell you.
Yeah. And just a water strider. Just run out of water.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Welcome back.
Thank you. You're all bad. You should all feel bad.
Why is that?
I think they're turtles. What?
Look at what it says in the raid chat. Look at all of you. All of you.
We didn't have a feast until like just now, so.
No excuses.
And I didn't have a second.
You should be able to travel into the future, grab the feast, and be good to go. Alright. There is another cauldron going down.
I was just about to use my real boss too, so. I was like moused over
you
it.
called it properly. Make sure that you pick up a second one if you can, please. I know there's probably a couple of people who probably won't.
Should only be one person, right?
Okay.
You swapped one person.
Alright. Everyone says they're ready.
Relax.
Frasia, when you drop your gateway, yeah, I was gonna ask for it maybe to come out like over here to make it easier, but I think that's better because it lets people do the eradication better.
You
Alright.
can go like halfway if you want. Like
Leave it as is. Don't fix what ain't broken.
So one of the things Maida pointed out was that, or someone pointed it out, ranged and melee are on opposite sides at the first transition, which is not good.
Do you want me to call them out the markers for both since I'm calling out ranged anyways?
I think
be like
really
red green or blue purple.
Like after eradication, everyone should pretty much be defaulting to red and green. But if you'd like to add that to the call, that is appreciated because it is probably
No,
helping.
after eradication we have fixed it. Before
Okay.
eradication we're opposites. Is that what we should be doing?
I think it just sounds like eradication is the problem for the moment, maybe. Just remember for eradication, go back to your starter marker. And the bouncing between the two should constantly keep people in the same spot, correct?
Yeah, it's like
Yeah, so just I put this in the raid chat. Like, there shouldn't be a range issue with eradication because the melee can literally stand where this gateway is and hit the turret. So, range shouldn't be a problem.
Okay. Seems like the turrets
the
have a
hitbox
pretty
is
huge...
much longer range.
Yeah. Alright, we're gonna give it a shot. Just be aware when you can, please.
5,
Starting
4,
on red and green.
3, 2,
Thank you.
1.
Enemy combatants detected. Threat level.
I'm probably going to be paying less attention to what y'all are doing right now until we get this down.
1.
Going out. Make sure you move as soon as the annihilation's done, please.
Still red and green.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Better. Got him. Should be purple and blue.
4, 3, 2, 1.
On out.
Come on, melee, detach. There's one right in front of you.
Back
Can
up
start.
purple and blue.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Got him.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Be careful, Kira.
Red and green.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Got him.
Be careful of moving too early with that.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Move as soon as you can, please.
Apocalypse.
This is a rock with our scanning shout.
Alright, runs into the decimator being broken. There we go.
Red and green.
Got him.
Four, 3,
think so.
2, 1.
Watch it.
Blue and purple.
4, 3, 2,
Seriously?
I got you.
Thank you. No, that was on me. Like 1 inch too far. I think I popped my Tiger's List a second too soon.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright.
Red and green.
Healing tide.
3, 2, 1. Four, 3, 2, 1.
Soak! Soak!
Yeah, we have to hold DPS there, otherwise we're gonna die.
Would you like up? Wait.
We have
Oh, we got it, people to soak.
We had like 4 down. Hold it for the moment.
This is deep scanning shout.
Watch it.
Yeah, maybe. I guess you got everything.
Red
I just
and
got
green.
clipped a little bit. Yep, plus please. Thank you. How many reses do we have? I think just 1, right?
One.
Use personals for this destination.
Just hold the rest for now, just in case.
2, 1.
Double soak.
Got him. One near the boss needs to be re-soaked.
Shit.
4.
You okay there, Chrono?
Oh, okay, yeah. Just, there's two things over there. It's just trying
Yeah, I know the feeling.
I'm off. I'm sorry.
Yep. It's
Thought
alright.
we were on blue, not red.
Yep.
We're supposed to be on blue.
Okay.
4.
Just like melee, we're supposed to be on purple.
2. 1.
Yeah, my bad. I went to sub.
Got him.
Soak! X!
Double soaks. Good job. I can't tell if any others went off. Can we get Losi up?
We should be on green and red.
You want Trank with this right, Maiden?
Yeah.
Trying it a little early. It's over.
4. 3. 2. 1.
So
Annihilation, double soak.
2 on the right.
Nope. Alright. We were probably down too many people.
Yeah, one over here wasn't soaked at all.
3. 2. 1.
I have a quick question. Can you fall off here?
No.
I don't think so.
I've been like bouncing on the wall, so no.
Sweet. Alright.
Don't
I was
release.
really scared of that.
So if you didn't know, wherever you are on the circle, it's going to knock you in that direction. So if you're more towards an edge, you're going to go in that direction of travel.
Yep.
So you can prepare, if you're on the wall, you can actually bounce in the wall and go right back into your soak instead of going halfway across the room.
I assume standing in the middle doesn't make you go straight up, so just go towards the edge so you know exactly where you're gonna go.
Good advice. Still doing pretty well for the most part. We're at least getting to the last phase.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's just people that are being lazy and not wanting to detach and soak.
Oh, so here's
you need
that
to soak.
discussion. Thank you for the reminder, Sagi. I don't care necessarily what you're doing with your life, but if you're not out soaking, if nobody else is doing so, or like other people are doing so, then you're not quite Hitler, but there's a good possibility you will be gassing Jews in your near future. Actually go out and do something.
Are you telling me I'm gonna
Most
kill
that
myself
I
in a
see
bunker?
missing are the ones that are closer, so everyone seems to be running out, and then the
Yeah, I know,
closer
that's...
ones seem to be missing.
Yeah, keep an eye out and actually look, guys. Like, it's got a couple of seconds wind-up time, but you can call, like, going to blue, going to red, like, in that area. I know it's not going to help too much, because I'm not putting out markers for everything. But if it is close enough that melee can get it on one side, y'all should be stepping back and getting it, please. Don't leave it to just the ranged. And ranged, don't make melee run to halfway to bumfuck. Try and help out, too.
So you can actually preemptively go out there when you see Annihilation. You can be like already splitting off, go in the soak if you have a class that can move, and then okay, decimation. Let me go back to where I'm, stacking.
I know that it seems like it's a hard rule that you need to be on the marks all the time, but now that it seems like y'all have gotten decimation down for the most part, really you need to be on the marks for decimation in phase 2. Like that is the hard rule from now on. Phase 2 marks.
Do you have
Even then,
runes?
you still. No, we don't have any made. We can make some.
No,
but
not
I feel
those
like we
runes.
don't
The
need
No, runes.
the
Runes.
Oh, the only thing I think about is Phantom
I got
runes.
4.
There's a ton in the bank, guys. Like, go
I'm
get a
not
stack of
in
20.
the guild.
Oh no, I'm talking about all the other people.
Oh, thank you.
Not having infinite
Or-
runes 2018.
I mean, is there alt? I think, right?
That's her alt, but other people
Yeah.
don't have that excuse. Lazy bastards.
I mean, I
Alt
have it
dash
on 2 of my
second
characters.
wave.
5. 4. 3.
And honestly, there's a couple of my
2,
alts that are about to get it.
1.
No, that's not actually a good measure, but still. Remember, phase 2
4,
marks are a hard requirement. Phase 1 can kind of be a little looser now. Just be careful. Don't run into the tank, please.
4. 3. 2. 1.
Got him.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
and purple.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Got him.
Four, three, two, one.
Be careful, please, if you're out here.
Red and green.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Got him.
Four, three, two, 1.
Make sure to soak. Careful.
Roxy's commanding shout for this.
Careful. Those green lines are still active. You bastard.
Abandon the link.
Red and green, guys.
Since it just happened, does that make it a link to the past? Self joke.
That's how I stand in whistles, Nick.
Got it. By the way, whoever did the listen thing, that's Ocarina of Time. It's not the reference I was making. You're bad and you should feel bad.
Zelda. Not even relevant to what you're saying.
3,
Thanks, so.
2, 1.
Get ready. Remember, go back to your marks specifically after this, please.
Red and green, guys.
4, 3, 2, 1.
What was blue?
Got
Yeah,
it.
that's where I
Melee
began.
were on green, so I was trying to keep us all in the same line.
Careful.
We can recover.
4,
So blue and purple.
2,
There you go.
1.
Annihilation. Ugh. Let's fuck that up.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Got him.
Is it healing tide?
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Good drink.
Apocalypse drive engaged.
It's not that easy.
Beast commanding shout?
My bad.
Remember, this is the double soaks, so please be prepared. Got him.
Personal
It's on
cooldown?
you. Run, Nick, run.
Thanks. It's gonna be a little wonky.
You ready to soak?
4, 3, 2, 1.
Got him. Thanks for the call, man.
Yeah. Figured I should be kind of clear about it.
Nah, it was good because I didn't catch it because I thought you had it again.
Watch out for the bombardment here. It's really weird with you guys there.
Purple melee.
Blue and purple.
1.
Shit, my bad.
Going out. You can meet me in my room later. Watch it.
4,
Watch it.
But it should be on red and green. So going out for annihilation.
Got him.
To the right.
Keep it together, guys. One right behind the boss.
You have 2 res. You want me to get Mordekaiser up?
4,
He is his own res.
2,
Okay.
Green.
Yeah.
1.
Yep.
One system prime. Target locked.
I'll drink this one.
After
Watch it.
Drink's going out.
Hey, bad, bad, bad.
4, 3, 2, 1.
5%, guys. Do these soaks right and watch
We're on
yourselves. Got
purple and
'em.
blue.
Double soak. One needs it. Two need it. I think we're
4,
okay.
3,
Purple blue.
1.
Not in the wrong spot.
Right.
What? Fuck you.
Good job.
Easy peasy.
And it was on personal loot.
Nice.
Fucking this whole time.
Chance.
Artifact power. Fuck yeah.
Oh my
Sometimes I actually hate you.
It's a possibility that I may hate me too. Don't feel too bad.
All right. Well, it looks like.
That works.
You robbed me of a chance at my trinket. Yep, bitch.
Ooh, shoulders.
I mean, see, here's the problem. Somewhere in there, I'm supposed to care, and we know that I don't.
Yeah.
See, every night y'all bitching me to do something, and then tonight I forget.
That's why we're wiping so many times, to give you so many chances to change it.
No, not likely. Alright.
I like that plan. That sounds viable.
Wanna take me out and bring Famine back in?
I have a mild suspicion. I'm not entirely certain what the answer is going to be there. What do you want to do, Beef?
Stays, heals, volts, go deep.
Okay, there you go.
Okay.
If you have the chains on you, stack together, because otherwise you're gonna kill each other.
These trash mechanics.
Yep.
Well, if you say spread first a little bit, because then you increase your damage down, and then you stack to keep the damage up.
Oh yeah, they just
trust
hit
mine.
like in 20 odd stacks. I don't trust any of y'all.
Yeah, I was gonna say having access to that. Having access to the extra healer would really help.
What was the what was that?
So we should go to Eonar, it's an easy boss.
What actually changes? Oh wait, now I remember the change on Eonars. You actually have to go over to the fucking ship. Yeah.
Yeah, if you don't click the 4 crystals until you add, you wipe.
That's fun.
Easy.
And then just
That's not one where you need a tank to go over, if I recall correctly.
no, it's no.
Yes.
1 healer, 3 DPS.
Okay, that's what I thought.
There's no weak aura that can really help in that fight too. If everyone has weak aura, it basically tells you the whole fight.
It's fair.
But it says you assign your raid into group 1 and group 2, and then it tells you everything to do, like group 1 healers here, group 1 melee here, group 1 range here, group 2, group 1, yeah.
Okay. I assume by group 1 and group 2, what you legitimately mean is it like splits the raid in half, right?
Yeah, so, well, it doesn't do it itself. You say groups 1 and 2 are group 1, or XP.
I got you. I'm sorry, I should have been clear. You split your raid in half, and it just designates those 1 and 2.
Yes, yeah, it
There
does
you go.
split it for you.
That works.
I think I had it.
Okay. So yeah, we're gonna head to Eonar, because that one is technically like the easiest fight in here, if I'm not wrong.
Dogs is what everyone went to second.
So which
I
would
only
be
watch
a
dogs,
preferable?
but I definitely understand Eonar being easy as
I mean,
shit.
we did dog second. It's not a hard fight either.
Dogs isn't a very hard fight. The only problem with dogs is the fire dog's a little awkward to learn, so until everyone learns the fire dog, it's a little awkward.
You gotta do the
Eonar
whole,
is
like, walk
less
around him and
intense.
stuff, right?
Yeah.
How many was that we just did on the Worldbreaker? So I'm curious. Was that like our 9th attempt?
We had 8 wipes yesterday.
There you go. Yeah, that wasn't too bad.
That
what do you
is
think? What do you think? Eonar or dogs?
Gorgonoth.
Eonar is here.
Just do Eonar.
My money's on Eonar.
I mean, I'm always down to do it doggy style, but yeah, Eonar
like
sounds like a better bet.
I want to do Argus.
I want you to talk less.
Straight to the point there, right?
You know,
You can't always get what you want, you know?
I want Argus. You want me to talk less? Well, we can't get what we want.
I can, because I can mute you.
That's valid.
'Cause- 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 'c
What has something important to say?
I'll just Steve.
Do you ever have anything important to
Steve,
say?
just call me up and then I'll put the phone next to the mic.
I'll mute you too. Like, I don't have a problem here. I prefer a silent partner.
I'll
Usually
invite a
just
whole bunch
walk
of.
Got it.
So Iro, go ahead, kick me from raid because I totally forgot to use my invoke Chi-Chi
Oh.
the whole time.
Oh, that explains a whole lot all of a sudden.
Somebody got a Steam message.
Champions.
Totally forgot about it.
Close to your location, the likes of which I have felt since
I
the
import
opening
it.
of the dark portal.
Oh, you're
The
in
big one.
Foe? Are you in Foe Guild? Is that it?
No, that's where
Oh,
my
is that-
raid leader pulled it from.
Gotcha. Okay, I was curious about that because I've seen them on the server.
I don't know what server they're on, to be honest.
They're on Zul'jin.
I mean, I
Okay,
only
no.
care about like top 50 guilds. Otherwise, just like I don't have time to memorize 10 million guilds.
I've just seen
What?
people with the.
Why? You don't
my
know
main
all
is,
the
like,
guilds?
Thrall guild.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Nah. Maybe there's another one on a different server, but I know there is a variation of it that's on ours.
I don't know. I'm thinking about joining that Sash fucking guild. So,
Fuck you. That guy was dumb.
I want to be even good like muffins.
That was
I'm just gonna
god
join them
awful.
and laugh in all your faces.
Cannot believe you'd bring that up, G. Why would you do that? That was the
I had to.
worst. That was the. He was so goddamn stupid.
I got
So
two
what
of
G's
them.
making a reference to is we had a guy from Guild who's apparently called Sausage McMuffin. He was a McMuffin.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, and that was the dumbass who jumped down into like the Glit Rock fight, and then got upset because I didn't jump down and try and like save him from the like boss he pulled because we were
Oh
dealing
yeah,
with
I know what you're
trash.
talking about. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, that was for anybody else
Yeah.
who might have been curious because he was dumb, just teetotally stupid. His parents probably wish they could have drowned him in a tub. What's up? Okay, gotcha.
Give me like 1 second, dude. Turn off like these two of you out on boost that really.
Once we get inside, we'll start getting everything split up a little bit more evenly. Because I will be honest in saying I have actually not researched Eonar, and I won't lie, I didn't research much more than Garothi because I was not sure how far we'd get.
I like the dogs. I figured we're doing the second, but
You and I have an easy job on this one because I don't think it changes for us. Tank
really.
purifiers, tank destructors.
We just gotta make sure that we kill your ads in time because it's a little closer.
Okay.
The big thing on this one is she does, every time she does one of her big assaults, she also does damage to all the ads that are there, so it does about 80% of like the Felguards, like the mass Felguard health, but against the big ads it doesn't do a whole lot, so when you see that's about to come out, you know, that 80% energy-ish area, you're gonna have everyone focus the big ads as opposed to attacking the little ads, and just
The little ads will be on this dead regardless.
exactly, they're just gonna do, it's gonna do 80% of their health for the little.
Okay, gotcha. Thank you.
That made so much difference when I actually used my Chi-Chi. I'm sorry.
I'm not a healer, so I feel no, like, I have nothing to say about this.
It was like the Mythic Plus we did like yesterday, and like I was playing on my DK, and I forgot like I have grip and shit. And Jip was just like standing the same. I'm like, come on, move, you stupid mob.
So for anyone who is curious, this is my keystone.
I didn't even look at mine, to be honest. Like, I literally just didn't even pay attention to it. I was like, oh, look at that ring, so shiny.
Oh, well, this is what I got from the chest, actually. So that
You can eat a fucking dick this week in Mob Souls.
Oh, yeah.
And he didn't even put a gem.
Dogs.
Jesus Christ, Link.
I know. I had things to do today.
But he has found me at last.
Did I get a summons?
Aren't there gems in the bank?
Well, I have a gem. I have a jewel crafter, so it's not like I couldn't have grabbed one for myself. I was just busy doing other stuff.
Here's my key.
The enemy closes in.
What'd you get?
Approach me.
Oh, Seat of the Triumvirate. Enjoy not doing that this week.
Yes,
Final battle.
that's correct.
I'll do that.
Well,
Alright, guys.
you're
good
not
night.
gonna do that because it's
Have a
my
good
key
night.
and I'm not doing it.
I'm gonna go take some
Yeah.
NyQuil and go pass out.
I'm sorry to hear you're sick, man. I didn't realize he was sick. I'm sorry to hear that.
Who's that?
Literally everybody is sick.
I'm not
I'm not
sick.
sick.
Y'all need
You're
to
sick
like.
in the head.
Chemtrails.
I'm like one of the most, like in my mind, one of the most unhealthy people ever, and I have only gotten sick once this year. Y'all need to start stepping it up.
I just got over an
Once this
ulcer,
year.
and now I have the flu.
Yeah, once this year. I've not gotten sick more than once.
This year.
It's
2018.
2018. Nobody's gotten sick more than once.
Well, let me rephrase that last year then. I'm still not completely caught up on the fact that it's 2018. It's like day 2.
It's night of the second day. It's 26 hours for me.
Yeah.
I'll take one of the DPS in the cancer ship group.
I was being
Sounds
given
so much
that we
fun.
need to split it up into 4 groups.
You send
Yeah.
4 groups of 4, so you send 1 healer and 3 DPS. So there's when you go up, you have an interrupt rotation of 3 people, and there's 4 crystals up there that all do different things. Each player has to grab a crystal, and then they have a certain buff for the rest of the fight.
Okay.
So the buffs, I believe, are in the dungeon journal.
Yeah.
One of them knocks you up and everyone around you. One of them silences everyone around you, and I don't remember what the other 2 are.
So they're not good buffs.
There's
No, they're
Arcane
debuffs.
Singularity, which causes
white
a
one
pulse
is an
that interrupts.
interrupt.
Yeah, that's the Singularity. Targeted, the target is permanently locked to the targeting schema. Every time the practice uses one of its abilities, the victim is always added to the list of targets, meaning Rain of Fel and like Spear of Doom are always going to target you. Burning Embers burns all players within 8 yards of the victim for every 30 seconds for 500k damage. Victims hit by this are knocked into the air. Then there's
Just
Spell
have-
Steps.
The red and the yellow are probably ranged.
Target is infected with a disease that inflicts 200k shadow damage to a victim every 1 second. While moving, this damage ramps up the more the victim moves.
So these were buffs. I don't want any of those.
They're debuffs.
They're debuffs. He didn't say they were buffs. He just said you have to get a crystal, which is a
Definitely
debuff.
said buffs.
I didn't hear that, but no, it's
You don't
definitely
hear
not
a
a
lot,
buff.
apparently.
I didn't
Yes.
hear it, and I don't know if anybody else besides y'all did, but this is gonna suck, because that means we gotta split it up so there's 4 different people who get these debuffs.
Yeah,
green
so-
and red could like melee characters probably.
Well, the easiest way to do it is set up, group 1 has 4 of its players go, then group 2 has 4 of its player go, et cetera, et cetera.
Mhm.
And then the way we did it actually was we had in our T-note, we had player 1, 2, 3, 4, and then player 1 grab this, player 2 grab that, player 3 grab that, and then
I thought the
grab
one
your
that knocked you up
corresponding-
was basically what Corey's job was. Then he doesn't call you the next day or take precedence over the kid.
I mean, sub doesn't take fall damage.
Yeah, they do not actually. How high is the knockup? Is it really big, or is it just?
I think it's about a 60% fall for the average player.
Be good
Be
for a
more
druid because they can do
panda.
cat form.
I'd
and
also
rogue-
say that if you
rogues
really
always
think about
just
it,
have it.
there's the possibility that you guys could use the Eonar flight thing to save yourself, Surge of Life.
What?
No,
But
I probably need that.
I know you need that for other things, but if you don't need it anytime soon,
I believe mages are good with it as well because they should be able to blink down.
There's a
from
lot
it.
of classes that can honestly cancel it. Like all the warriors can just leave or
Levitate
charge
would
out
work
of
well
it.
for any of the priests.
Levitate, slow fall, disengage.
Sub rogue.
Stupid little
Yeah.
shaman thing that I don't know what
If,
the fuck it's called.
if Frasia's careful, she could throw down her Yeah, I was gonna say her teleport. So, I mean,
Stuart Little.
Monks can just take it.
Frasia's
Bubble.
teleport can cheat her through the top, or the bottom, and the middle one.
I mean, I guess all but Losi as far as monks or pandas, so they bouncy.
Yeah, pandas have bouncy, which is half fall damage.
Like, they think
Lucy's
the
not a
monks are the only
panda, I
people.
don't think.
Yeah, he's the one who's not a panda, but I don't think monks have anything they can use to really negate that.
Transcendence, actually.
Well, yeah, you gotta plan that.
Transcendence, but you have to be kind of quick.
That's kind of awkward.
You could. Nah, you just gotta be good.
I guess Apollo
I mean,
could
you can
bubble
see
himself
when
if
the
he really
debuff is
wants
gonna
to.
come on.
But
It's
it's
not
not
random. It does give you a 3-second warning for you to get out.
So how do we want to split this up, Beef?
We could also. Never mind.
I can change my Eonar to Eonar.
No idea. Let's have a look.
Actually, it probably wouldn't be bad for warriors to get that debuff as well, because they could charge or heroic leap back.
The best. Well, keep in mind you want your warriors and people who can't get silence. Like
To get the
silence doesn't have
silencing
effect
one.
to get the silencing one.
I was thinking more if they happen to get close, because I think it applies that launch to other people's. What I was reading it.
It does too. It's everyone in like
Yeah.
8 yards.
Yeah. So.
Does that debuff last the whole fight?
Yes.
Yes.
From the looks of things.
Once you get it, yeah. So the you want to send your best, the 4 people who will be affected by it least the first, and the 4 people who will be affected by it most last, because they'll only have it for like 30 seconds.
The latter portion of the fight, yeah.
So I'm kind of bad here. How do we get these debuffs? I didn't look this fight up.
You click a crystal, and it'll be a certain color from the looks of things, so you're gonna know which color to click.
That's for the people on the ship, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So when the ship is spawning, there's going to be 4 kind of crystals on the ground over where Tearsock and I are. You just run over one, and it will teleport you to the ship. And then you kill the guy wanting to interrupt all his spells. And then when he dies, the 4 crystals spawn in random locations around, or randomly in set locations, if that makes sense. There's 4 set locations and they're random. And then once all 4 are grabbed, the door will open. You can run out the northern door of the ship and use your button and come back.
I think I understand what you're saying. The crystals have set spawn locations, but the color will be random each time.
Correct.
There you go.
So quick. So like, as far as the middle platform here, like, is it like almost directly where you were at, or like around the platform?
It's around the back side of that platform. So they're pretty much where you are, spreading around the back. There's just 4 of them on the ground. They're very obvious.
Basically behind Eonar at most times.
Correct.
Got you.
Perfect. All right. So we should be setting things up. Bear with for the moment. To be fair, I don't really know if any of us completely studied up like we should have. We're all bad.
It's fine.
Yeah, if the crystals aren't grabbed, if the boss isn't killed fast enough and the crystals aren't grabbed fast enough, it'll wipe the group. So you do want to save, if you're going up, you want to save enough bursts to kill it. It doesn't have a ton of health, but you do want to make sure that it's dying.
From the looks of things, he's got 3 things to interrupt and 1 to dispel. Mind Blast, Rack, and Torment, and then Pain is the dispel for the healer.
You just interrupt the Mind Blast. Probably.
Yeah, we just had everything interrupted. It's not too hard with sending 4 people up.
If you send up people with interrupts, it should make it easier as much as possible. Especially with short ones, so we'll probably need to split that a little bit.
Well, Torment's only if no one's in range.
Is it?
Yeah.
It says it's interruptible.
Yeah, it says it's only cast when no one's in range for the Torment.
Okay, so it just needs a melee on there. Got it. So yeah, there's like 2 things that y'all should have to interrupt then.
There are 2 that it made us writing the notes, which is awesome about this right now if people don't have it enabled. But there are 2 that will require constant attention from healers. I was wondering if it wouldn't be good to have the healers take the ones that require constant healing, because we can just like self-heal or take talents to self-heal. Do you know what I mean? Like, what is movement?
I get what you're saying. Cause yeah, that's the looking it over. That was the foul step. So every time you like move, like it increases the damage.
And then the targeted one, whatever the fuck it's called, you get shot all the time from the Praxis or something, or you take more damage.
Well, it's actually what it is when he does artillery, Spear of Doom, and Rain of Fell. Like you'll always get targeted by those.
Right. So that would be another thing a healer could like. Do you know what I mean? Like, we have a little bit more to self-heal with. I was just thinking, like, instead of having to be in range of someone and restricting a healer moving.
I have many wares.
Doesn't sound like a necessarily bad idea.
Well, I can offer myself as tribute if you want me to take one and test it out. I don't care. Just don't yell at me when I die.
I think Beef's currently setting everything up, so once it's all like set up, we'll designate who does what.
Sure.
I absolutely think Foul Step should go to healing.
Okay.
It's probably the least damaging one, because they'll need to move the least.
Yep. targeted should go by whichever tanky DPS we have.
So melee, like warriors and paladin.
Nah, melee takes singularity.
Yeah,
Affliction
they
would
would
be
have
good
to take
for
singularity.
targeted. Not to fuck Frazier over, but they do have a lot of self healing.
Yep.
So like shamans maybe.
Yes,
Shamans are
like a shaman and Brazier, so probably Volt and Brazier for targeted. Melee for arcane singularity, healers for foul step.
I have a question. For the arcane singularity, because I'm assuming that affects like anyone who has spells. Does that mean Nip shouldn't get it? Because wouldn't that fuck him?
Yeah, I believe it's. I'm not sure if it interrupts and silences or just does a 3-second silence.
Interrupt spell casting.
Because if it's just an interrupt, then it won't affect nibbles.
That's why I was curious.
It should be fine.
I was gonna say, I think the keyword there is casting.
Yeah, I just wanted to verify it just to be safe, because I didn't want him to get fucked. I ask questions when I think it's relevant. Sometimes. Sometimes I tell you to go fuck yourself. Tonight's the ask questions night.
I'll link the weak auras again as well for those who want.
Is the spawn still the same?
Think so from the looks of it. And from the way Rotten was saying, that weak aura healing actually will make it easier because it'll put like a huge thing across the screen.
You just like link the Wago for it. This is gonna take like ages.
Yes, that's correct. It's always better to link it from where.
Yeah, but you implied that I had the Wago.
I'll look it up for you. Don't worry. I got
I mean,
it.
it's not
I
taking
got
that long. It's like halfway done already.
It's like 500 every
well,
like second.
if 5,000.
Assuming we assign a generalized group 1 and a generalized group 2, the weak aura will do everything. It'll say where group 2 goes, where group 1 goes, and it'll split. It'll even split them into group 1 melee, group 1 range, and group 1 healers. For instance, when the bats come out, it sends group 1 range to kill bats, while group 2 in entirety is doing something else.
That's a slightly more complex weak aura than I was expecting.
It's big.
There you go. It's linked in general on Discord.
It also gives countdown for the ship groups. I think it's either 15 or 10-second countdown for those 4 individuals.
10 seconds to kill the thing and take the crystals?
No, it says you have to go to the ship, or say group 1 has to go to the ship in 15 seconds, and then it will count down 15, 14, 13.
Yeah, I got it now. We're now both mid-destructor.
It's linked. It's linked in general, man.
Yeah, mine already finished from runs.
Yeah, that's fine. It's good to know.
I believe it generally assigns group 1's range to bats, if that helps you guys in your group forming. But I'm not 100% certain on that as I am a melee.
All these
Why are you going survival? I mean, this isn't like marksman.
I think he's talking about it for his other guild.
No. I'm playing marksman, so I'm good at bats on this character, but the character that has killed this is a melee.
Yeah, I think Reeves just was confused for a second.
Prove the raid.
We're just waiting for Apollo to get back on.
I know. Shadow Boomkins.
Fuck you and your Boomkin statue. If I wanted to look like a retarded thing that happened at a gangbang from forest animals, I'd probably bother.
Well, that's why you rolled a monk.
I'm a pandarin. About the only thing that could have happened there is somebody at the zoo got really, really close to one of those pandas.
I mean, yeah, that's like their origin story, isn't it?
I mean, maybe? Okay. So let's do a ready check.
Last check.
Is there anything special we need to turn that weak aura on? Should it automatically be on?
Weak aura will automatically turn on.
Okay, so what we'll do is 1 and 2 are going to be group 1, 3 and 4 are going to be group 2.
Can you put an icon above the tank's head Just unless like the weak aura does it or something. I don't know.
I don't think it does, but I'll throw some
No, it
marks
doesn't.
up. I don't know if this is going to be good or not, because I don't know if these are used for anything, but we're marked.
Alright.
I don't know if it assigns tanks groups.
I'm not sure, but I'm fairly certain that we're just going to stick with the setup, and I'll just go where it tells me for group 2, and he'll go for group 1. I'm fairly certain that'll work.
Oh, yeah, I mean, we'll figure it out in a couple attempts anyways.
Yeah.
Alright.
Getting a Mythic boss down tonight's actually a really good start for the week.
Yep.
This one's very easy, it's just getting used to the rhythm, and then you got it.
1 and 2 are going to be group 1, 3 and 4 are group 2. You'll follow Skull, everyone in group 3 and 4 are going to follow X.
For the ship, I think it's just group 1 for the first one, group 2 for the second.
Everybody but the tank in those groups for 3 and 4, for 1 and 3.
Well, keep in mind you're not always following said tank because it does split you off at times.
Yeah.
Particularly group 1 gets split up more into its melee, ranged, and healers, but group 2 does occasionally.
For those on my understanding, that's usually just going to be like group 1 ranged have to deal with bats, so just be paying attention to that.
Yeah.
So do you want to definitively state who you want to go for each group, Beef, to the Praxis?
And also assign crystals, should be less confusion.
Crystal's target is going to be Vrasia and Volt. Red crystal. Well, Arcane Singulator will be Foul Steps is gonna be here.
Like, we can do it for each group.
You need 4 groups.
Okay,
yeah.
Fine.
So it's 16 people that are getting debuffs.
Just do like 2 tanks and 2 DPS, don't get it.
Pretty much, yeah.
So probably you want to, I don't know how Shadow Priest do, but Shadow Priest probably won't do too well going in and out. I think they lose their debuff.
More than one person.
Probably kill Argus, like, before we do Mythic, for trinkets.
Honestly, do we have a shortcut to Argus? I don't believe we do yet.
You can always do normal
you
just for the trinkets, like...
Does it have to be the leader that has the shortcut?
No, it shouldn't.
Anyone in the group.
Because my druid does have the heroic shortcut.
Might be a worthwhile thing to start doing maybe Argus Heroic first, and then moving into Mythic, just so that we can get trinket attempts and upgrades for people that might need it. I'm fairly certain, and I'm not sure if Beef's going to agree or not, but we may start moving our Heroic to Monday. Just start doing Mythic only.
On an extra day?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Well,
that's what you mean.
our normal optional day will become Heroic, and then normal's just going to be up to people to pug if they want to pug it.
Okay.
I mean, normal Argus gets pugged a lot, so it's pretty easy to get your weekly trinket.
I thought you said heroic was Mondays then, for the optional.
But
That's
we'd
what I mean, 'cause I
probably
usually
still
can't.
be going to do Heroic Argus before we do anything else.
The Mondays are pretty much always going to be optional, so...
Yeah, that's what I mean. Okay.
But we might, if we can get the shortcut, like maybe kill Agrimar one more time for some people, then we'll always have the shortcut and we'll just go kill Argus, and then after that we'll go do Garothi and whatnot.
Gotcha.
Yeah, if you can't make the Monday one, then you will have carte blanche to pug. Don't do that just yet, because we'll probably talk about it after raid, but for now...
I'm gonna wait
that's
at least
the possible plan.
till Thursday too, because in case we don't have enough people, we'd probably end up doing heroic, I assume.
Yeah, make sure to kill Argus every week.
Yeah, well, we will. We're going to be doing it as a guild.
Oh,
so.
I'm just saying everyone should.
Well, that was so that was part of the discussion rooms. Those I think we'll probably like instead of Tuesday starting on Mythic directly, just go do the heroic last boss and then come and do this.
Only we have to kill Agrimar. So
Well, if somebody has to skip, I don't think we have to.
I mean, like,
Or
It
if we
skips
choose.
to Agrimar.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
still fine because Agrimar's easy.
I think you might have to kill Garothi, and then you get to skip to Agrimar.
That is correct.
They'll get people to skip that are missing it.
There you go. If I had to switch groups, group one's what is group one? Group one's Burning Embers.
I noticed
group
that,
two would be our Foul Steps. Group 3 would be Arcane Singularity, and Group 4 would be Targeted.
How do we know who's going up when?
Nick and I are in the same group. Probably not what we want, but yes.
You guys would be alternate.
Are you talking about going like straight down the list?
Can't, like, group 4 is 2 tanks.
Well, someone toss it around. I have no idea again.
I think what they were suggesting, Beef, is that you make like group 1 have 4 people specifically to go up, group 2 4 people, group 3, and then you can just put us wherever you need us.
You could just, like...
Hold on, guys. He's got an idea of how he wants it done. It's just getting it set up so y'all understand who does what is probably the complicated part.
Probably just, like,
I will likely screenshot this, by the way, Beef, so we can get this done a little bit faster next time.
It's pretty easy if you can put it in the note, because I think you can save notes. Just put it in the note, and then that'll save it from attempt to attempt.
Yeah, I just have to know who I'm putting for each.
Well, you can make adjustments and substitutions as needed. Hey, I'm glad that you got it, man.
I'm using it.
Like, meh for defensive. It's like better trinkets in this raid, or like tank trinkets.
Versatility's really good. And
Yeah,
I mean, like you could just take Apocalypse Drive. It's like Bish.
No,
like,
I can't actually.
Oh yeah, you're.
That is
Brewmaster,
correct.
Fucking weird.
Honestly, it really like Agrimar's Conviction isn't that bad. The verse it gives you is actually a real huge. It's another like shielding trinket. And if you're gonna go for that, you may as well be using the Burning Bulwark, dude.
I'm like, Dima is just like better. It's like probably the best for physical mitigation. It's a shit ton of armor.
Not really, because the Bulwark is only 3 seconds, but it's like pretty much an immunity, dude.
I mean, like that's for like cheesing insta-kill mechanics, but Dima is just for damage mitigation.
If you're gonna use something with the bonus armor, I'd probably suggest using the Eye. I mean, it gives you like it's an on use though.
Well, it's not
Not
die.
to press a button.
You have to use that.
Okay.
You have to use it, and that means it's not a constant uptime.
Die?
It's like
Oh
1 minute.
God.
What do you? What's it-
Yeah.
The eye that you just
Reeves,
keep
I
up.
adore you, but you're a dumbass.
I mean, Diva's just like better overall. It's like 1 minute CD, but gives more armor even throughout the duration.
But we don't need it? I don't actually need armor that much, believe it or not. The verse helps me out a lot more, believe it or whether you believe that or not, I guess.
Well, it's like
Plus the
random
agility
procs.
gives me a dodge.
You know what Trinket he's talking about.
Why would you even show the Guardian, like, recompiled Guardian module?
For the memes.
Demon's Glacial Aegis from Coven.
Demas. Or
Yes,
not
we know.
Dema. I didn't know what the fuck he was talking about.
It's.
I'd see it.
I had it,
I'm
but
looking at
honestly,
it, yeah.
it's. I think I've still got it in my bank, but honestly, I'd prefer something that lets me like completely ignore damage when I need it. Because bonus armor lets you take less melee damage, but a lot of the shit in this raid is all like magic, anyways.
Use it for.
Smoldering Bulwark.
Yep.
Use it for like Argus.
I do it for ad stuff because the damage and stuff and the slow, but other than that, it's like.
Yeah, that's about it. It's really
Yeah,
good if you got
just-
multiple things hitting you. Alright. So from the looks of things, since healers are always getting foul steps, that means Meta, Jing, Fala, and Losi.
Yeah, I misunderstood it. 1 second.
Grips
Yeah.
are nuts. By the
Oh,
way.
he put it down there. Awesome.
Now the note is the order that we're going, not the not a raid comp. For instance, I'm third in the note, but I'm in
No,
group 2.
I messed up. Hold on.
We can't go up, Beef.
No.
No, we gotta stay down.
Yeah, no
This is one of those
Okay.
times when, like,
That's fine. It's easy to.
Yeah, our job is pretty much the same as it usually is. It sucks. I kind of wish I could go up and tank
It's
it.
okay. It'll just be our Shadow Priest in lieu of our tank.
Okay, so I roll into your sock. Got it.
Yep.
Oh,
And Kira.
Well, no,
already
Kira's
exhausted.
Oh, Kira's not going.
Rage.
We need one of the Shadow Priest swap for group 1, because I don't think any of them can take the fire one. Maybe if you probably have to take them with Singularity.
I think
That's
Apollo can
the
take
plan. I am gonna take it.
Why do we have casters with Singularity?
Hold on. I messed up. I said.
She's readjusting everything.
Oh, okay. I'm just retarded.
Who are the other 2 people for targeted then?
I think I roll into your sock. Yeah, because those 2, all those are split up.
This like flying debuff should just be like 5-second cooldown even during the fight. Too fun.
Honestly, Tier Slot, considering how tall he is, I imagine that it'll probably have like a self-supporting thing when he gets hard. And do a quick ready check while everything's getting finalized.
I'm gonna swipe.
Trash.
Swipe.
Go ahead and refresh stuff, make sure you're good to go.
Is like Bear's whole toolkit just AoE abilities? You actually have like...
No, he has single
No,
target.
he's got some single target.
I just can't
So,
use
like,
it when there's
Maul?
nothing here. Well, and Mangle. And Moonfire.
Actually, Mangle's pretty much. I guess you use them all these days because you said you need to build up gore.
You don't really. I don't really use Maul.
I just I'm still not used to anyone using Maul.
I'm gonna use it
My
when.
node outdated, or is Group 1 and Group 3 not have players?
Group 1 and Group. There's just 4 groups of 5.
I think she might.
I think
Yeah,
she's still
she
adding it. Yeah.
Okay.
Or you mean in the note?
In the note.
Oh, okay. Yeah, use Maul like if I'm not gonna be tanking stuff for a while because I don't need defensive shit, so I just use it to pump out more damage.
Okay. So it's literally just been regulated to like the button you push for something to do.
Yeah, it's just way more DPS than.
I mean, it gives
swipe on a
gore
single
if
target.
you...
It does, but so does swipe. Like.
Yeah.
And I think swipe doesn't have a cooldown, does it?
It does not have a cooldown, and it also doesn't cost rage, unlike Maul, which is.
Maul, yeah.
It's just Maul's just more damage. So if you're trying to really focus damage, you can use it. But other words, usually use on my rage or Iron for Mark Reversal. I miss it so much. They can also use Unfrenzied though. When I'm like bad and eat a missile and Garothi.
I thought that fight was fun.
What's up?
I thought the fight was fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
Oh, you're talking about for Garothi Worldbreaker?
Yes.
Yeah.
Get to hit the boss and run away. And... Boss. Away. Next week I get to learn to fight again.
I was impressed that it just didn't take us forever to get it down.
And if anything, I'll start focusing a little bit more on my druid healing set and try to get legendaries.
Okay. That would probably help a little bit. I'm hoping that we don't like definitively need like a fourth healer.
It's usually it's me. It's just we had a tank tonight.
Yeah.
It's just a cause.
Because I don't know what happened to him. He's usually good about letting us know if he can't make it.
Yeah, I don't know. It was here last night.
Alright,
too.
it looks like the groups have been set up pretty well from what I can tell. Yeah, beef, ham, and Brox, and yeah. So the note is up. So please
then
take a look at it.
The first 4 people going will be myself, Maida, Beef, and Reja.
Should be no. It's Maida, Beef, you, and Irel. Y'all are the first people in that group.
Rip. Trying to get the cheat.
I think she's just like it doesn't list who goes up in what order.
Okay.
It just lists who gets what ability.
Well, nobody told me what order. So
No, that's
I
fine.
can fix it.
No, we need to get pulling because it's getting kind of late. Honestly, they should be able to deduce from like what group they're in and what their name is attached to what they should be doing.
And just to clarify, for the debuffs we have to grab, what color is a singularity?
White.
Thank you.
Blue.
Blue?
Would be a blue, yeah.
Should I make
It kinda looked
5
white to me.
groups?
It'll be a
Should I
blue.
make 5 groups? Would that
That's fair.
make things
That was
easier?
fine.
No, because 5 groups complicates the group 1 and group 2.
Yeah, it'll be fine in this setup. I don't think it's a problem.
So it's blue, right?
Yes.
Yes, that was
Thank
just me
you.
misunderstanding.
No
It's
problem.
probably like a light blue, like probably a little bit more like moon looks like than square.
And Foul Steps is a yellow crystal.
Yeah, they're all faded of their color, but they're clearly, you know, red is clearly not blue, but they're faded colors.
The RT note has the corresponding color according to the guides. So
Who's somebody?
Iroh.
Oh, hey.
Sorry, I pulled you up real quick for a second. You're in group 2, but just go with like 3 and 4.
Yes.
I was trying to figure out like who to switch, but I'm not gonna waste enough time figuring it out right now.
Alright, that's fine.
Actually, you know what? It's Volts, Fala, Niplith, and Broxigar, I think, going up, right?
Sure.
Let me double check that real quick. Because I'm probably gonna switch you with Corey.
Wherever you want me to go.
Well, I want you out of my group so we can make sure to keep it clear. Yeah, no, I'm just double checking because it looks like, yeah, that's not, like, Corey's not doing anything, so I'll switch you with him. That way you'll be in that group and we won't have a problem to confuse people with. Alright. Okay, double check your groups. Make sure you know which one you're in, where you're going. Is anyone down there? Yes, they are. Alright. Looks like everyone's ready, so I'm about to do a timer. Please be prepared. Also, re-up your flask if you got a second one.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yes.
Champions, the forces of the Legion
Here we
seek
go.
to capture my essence for their infernal master.
Destructor at mid, so get ready. Oh, beware. Watch out for that spear. Whoever's got it, you're dropping it right where we don't need it. Is it you, Beef? Do you have a spear?
I thought so, but I didn't move.
I think
to the left
actually I
exactly.
think it was there was like a couple of people that had it from the looks of it. They were being a real inspiration.
Alright, so according to this,
Sorry, I felt like that
I'm
button fell
G2,
apart.
right? So you're G1.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
G1.
Alright.
Thought. Alright, so going down.
That really early.
I gotta slow out on some of them.
4,
Defeat them
3,
before they
I'll be up there in a second.
1.
or all is lost. The invaders are charging their weapons.
What's hitting Eonar?
It was the tank got up here. I didn't realize it was going to be so soon.
Stop their attack.
Yeah, they move pretty fast. This Obfuscator's not getting any DPS on it.
Yeah,
Like, group 1 was supposed to be down on the bottom. So that was, like, a bunch of people.
Let me try and move him with...
I gotta get him
you
pick
probably
up a
can't move him
Purifier,
down.
actually. Lagging.
Beware.
Alright, so my ad's down.
There's ads headed to the boss right now.
From mid.
Yeah, we need these Spellhounds. Talk that.
Both need to go, apparently, bottom for a Destructor.
Oh,
Oh,
we won.
nobody got on the ship. Right? That's what that is if we instant die, no one got on the ship.
Is that what happened?
Probably.
For fuck.
She died.
Can you guys hear me?
Now we
Can't
can.
now.
Fuck, my mic's been muted this whole time.
There it is. Yeah, no. When it says Paraxis charges its weapon to bring Eonar's final doom, that's when we need people ready to go over.
Yeah, I think the add-on or the tweak aura has like Praxis #1, so.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. So that being the case, if you are in groups 1 and 2, you are going to be going, like when it says group 1. 3 and 4 are going to be going when it says group 2.
How do you actually get to the ship?
Going where? To the ship.
There's like crystals by.
No,
There's crystals behind Eonar that you run over. They're little green crystal.
Yeah, when the
Paraxis.
when it says the Paraxis is charging for Eonar's final doom, or it says I assume like Paraxis 1 or something.
This is Praxis #1.
Yeah, so that's going to be Maeda, B, Fraughton, and Irel. When it says 2, that's Apollo, Famine, Tearsock, and Jane. When it says 3, Volts, Fala, Nip, and Brox. When it says 4, Vrasia, Losi, G, and Breebs. One sec.
Are they all green?
No, they'll be different colors, but they'll be the color that you need to pick up with the debuff that you were assigned.
So what color is targeted?
Green, if I recall.
Yeah, if you look beside it in the note, it has colors.
Yeah. If you have, do you have a RT or Exorcist Raid Notes, man?
Oh. I don't.
But everyone should really get it. Where you have like the groups and such.
Alright, go ahead and eat real quick. Yeah, so
Get it real quick.
be a good idea.
Updating Twitch.
What was the DBM warning for the Paraxis charging the weapon? Did anybody hear it?
I missed it, but I'm sure it came up.
Called out.
Made the dingy noise and it said Final Doom on my screen.
Okay, I'll just look for it then.
I think I was trying to deal with the Purifier.
Yeah, I mean, if someone sees it and sees like someone with the weak aura sees that it's counting down, just let people know, because certain people are still focusing early
That'd
on
be
in
lovely.
the fight.
I can
Great.
call it out.
Thank you.
Called it out last time, but I was muted.
No.
That's perfect.
Just gotta yell louder. Get over the mute, yeah.
Doing a quick ready check.
Many deals for a friend of the Grummels, like you.
Got my limbs on.
Yeah, it looks like when it lists that we need to go pick up like an ad dude, like we gotta be there.
No,
so
yeah, I saw when it spawned this
it
time. I'll be
it
there
just
for
caught me
this.
this time.
Yeah. Because normally it's like this, and then the bottom for like an hour, and then the top for like an hour.
What was the add-on? The notes?
The weak aura?
Exorcist.
Exorcist Raid Tools.
Exorcist Raid Tools and weak auras too, if you don't have that one.
I do.
Just don't have weak auras at this point. I don't know what to tell
I
you.
have it disabled.
I didn't have it until I needed this, just because of you having to reinstall my operating.
I've had it. I don't usually use it unless we need coordination, but I always have it on.
I mean, like, this game, like, forces you to get weak auras.
I'm just talking about Exorcist, weak auras, yeah.
Exorcist is useful. I mean, some people use angry assignments, but whatever.
I have that too.
Angry?
I thought that wasn't being supported anymore.
I don't know.
No, because Angry disbanded. So, but I mean, RT note and Angry assignments are the same thing.
RT just does a whole bunch of
Angry
other stuff
assignments
too.
tends to bug your game a lot.
It's alright. Tearsock may think ladies are weak, but if you kick him in the nuts, he's probably going to be going down harder than any of you would on his dick, if there was much to go down on.
Oh my god.
I mean, he's a troll, so he can just throw it back.
That doesn't grow back bigger, apparently.
It grows back bigger
You're
and
not a starfish, it doesn't grow back.
Trolls do, actually, and only if they're on good terms with the Loa. So really what you need to do then is you just need to do something that attributes him to pissing them off, and then it'll never grow back. Then he'll
I thought
basically
we were
have a
talking
slit.
about his dick.
That's basically what I'm referring to. It will. Trolls will grow back.
Trolls'
one of
dicks
their-
don't grow back.
They do. It's one of their jokes. It just doesn't grow back bigger.
Well, this goes to trolls have like regeneration stuff. That's why.
Yeah. Usually if you don't grow back a limb or a body part that's been cut off, it's because the Loa are angry with you and they've taken away your ability to regenerate.
We're doing like shit related to the Loa, like next expansion.
I think
Yeah.
that's what the new trolls are about, right? They're the religious Loa.
The Zandalari are going to introduce you to the Loa of the islands, and you're going to have to deal with those.
Is she hot?
The Loa? I think the only one that may be considered female is a spider deity, and I think she's kind of Black Widow-ish, and then she'll eat you. So...
Did you Wraith, like...
Here we go. Somebody ready?
Fucking, I'm somewhere down here by your fucking head.
Alright,
Don't
making sure.
forget your pay pots.
Also, don't tunnel. Pay attention.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm actually thinking about getting a Zandalari as well, depending on what they're available for.
Probably a monk. Get ready to be monk group.
I'm not gonna switch to a troll monk. That's never happening. I'm a panda. It's just,
No, you're not.
This is my life. This is what I'm happiest with.
Panda monk.
Yeah. I didn't pick the name Iroh and not choose the race appropriately as well. Fat, happy, and like to drink. Alright. Bottom's gonna be Obfuscator, top's gonna be Destructor.
Yep.
So as soon as this is dead,
Just
your
get
spots.
3, 2, 1.
I'm gonna stay up here because there's a Purifier coming. Go bot if you can, please. Final Doom's coming up in 5 seconds. Can we get the first group to make their way to it?
4, 3, 2,
So Forge walking here.
The invaders are charging their
Top.
I'm gonna sit with Iroh.
Use these portals to ward their
That's
vessels.
appreciated.
Stop their attack.
He's ignoring me.
Praxis one.
Fucker.
Practice war. Practice war.
I'm by myself. I probably do need a healer though. So that means probably need Jing.
Beware.
Coming up.
I didn't get any heals up top.
You did.
I'm gonna die. I can't. Yeah.
Oh.
Where'd group 1 go?
Dead town.
I think they went, but they didn't make it in time, maybe?
I was extremely far away. That was my fault. I didn't get it in time to keep everybody healed.
How much time do we have to grab the crystals then? I'm kind of worried.
To
get in
I can call it when you've got 5 seconds.
Yeah, the
before
ad
this
wasn't
goes.
dead, so we didn't finish the ad fast enough.
Yeah.
But how much time do you have to... No, I mean, I understand that. How much time do you have to get the crystals to get on the ship is what I'm asking. Because some of us are like halfway across the...
I think you have 15 seconds to get to the ship.
15? Okay.
So for the most part, when it's called, like there's 5 seconds before it gets ready to spawn, just go ahead and make your way there.
Start going early.
Yeah, if you're one of the healers that needs to be there. How did the Obfuscator on bottom look?
It took a while to get to die.
I was staring at his ass the whole time. Looked pretty good.
Yeah, because that's going to be part of the
Kill them
first
over
group
here.
going up.
Evrasia, do you have the slow ring?
Grab what? Oh, yeah.
I use that.
Because if you have the slow ring and permanent corruption, it really helps it with hounds, because they run really quickly.
Yeah, I got it. I'm using
Plus, it kill your DPS swords.
So the problem I see with our current setup is if Group 1's needing to go on the ship at the same time that the bottom ads are spawning, and Group 1 and 2 are bottom, we're not going to have enough DPS for like the Obfuscator and the trash. So we should probably change things up a little bit.
However you want to switch it around then. Because honestly,
so in other
like,
words,
it's gonna be a problem.
Group 3 is going to be what actually goes on the ship first.
Say group 3.
Yeah. So instead of Group 1 going to the ship first, Group 3 would have to go to the ship first. Since
Okay.
they'd be top. This way our bottom group can stay focusing on the bottom ads at that time.
That'll actually also give me somebody who'll be with me at mid to help with that purifier.
We do need, a lot of slows too. So if anyone has like passive slows they can throw down, it helps.
Fucking terrible shadows.
Hey, Beef.
How's it going?
I'm hungry.
Hey, there's food right there. It's been here for
There's food
seconds.
right there. Eat.
Whole seconds.
No, he means he's actually hungry. He wants some watermelon.
Oh.
So
I got
just
some fried
something.
chicken, man.
So like when you're talking about group 1, should probably still be the group that goes in. Just 3. The upper group should just hit bottom first. They should melt bottom and then they should rotate top. Because otherwise you're still going to shortchange the top group when it spawns. Because half of our group is going to be in the portals. So like everyone starts, we burn down the first 2 as a group, and then we rotate top and we intercept them there. That's yeah.
So we have to get on the ship, right?
Group 3, yes. We'll be going first on the ship. So that's me, Volts, Nip, and Brox.
Alright. Everyone's got that isolated out, so here we go.
Is there only one ship?
There's only one you go on.
Right.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Here we go.
1.
Just remember, we'll call for the Praxis Time revolts. The crystals are behind Eonar. So just be ready to head there when we call for it.
Just run straight into the flower-looking shit near her.
Here we come. Watch out if he gets Spiridoom.
Beware.
Seconds until spawns.
Destructor's going to be up top from the looks of things. And Obfuscator's going to be bottom.
Go to sides.
Obfuscator's getting ready down below.
Praxis group 1 come up in 5 seconds.
Yeah, I'm getting ready for the purifier. I'm gonna need somebody up here to heal, please.
Going to the ship. Coming up.
Use these portals to board their vessel. Stop their attack.
On the ship. Heading towards you, Ira.
That's fine, I can survive for just a second.
Do we just not have a healer about this thing? How we do?
I was
Just
the one
we
who
changed.
was
Oh yeah, we
supposed
changed. Yeah.
The crystals are out, so if you guys want to look where the crystal is while we're in.
Definitely need to kill
I was by myself again.
thing up here though. And it's like
Were you in the middle?
I was with the purifier, which is the only ad I can tank. I need someone up here with me.
Yeah,
He's locked in place right now.
Yeah,
He doesn't seem to move after that.
I'm dead too. So the
Did we not
GG.
get notes?
He killed the ad. So I don't know how the fuck to get out of here.
You have to go there for the crystals that match the colors you're supposed to get.
there's only one person in my tank
No,
up
you
here
run off
too.
the edge
So
and
I
it lets you use your ability.
think we need more than that.
Yeah, I thought you had to use the crystals to open the door. That's right.
My bad. I went to the top where chronograph was. Not mid.
Losi should have been up top. To heal
I think Losi was, wasn't he?
No, not with me.
I was
no.
about to say, when I was healing Chrono, I was the only one, I think, with Chrono and like 4 other people at the very top. But
It was me and Chrono up there. That was always up there. Just
Okay,
I
great.
don't think we really have slows on top.
I was doing it when I was there, but I won't be anymore.
I'm not up there, so I can't piercing hell.
try and Typhoon, but you know I'm kind of busy with the tank ad, so I can try. Can I move the tank ad with me? Does he follow? I think he does, right?
I think he locks in place where he's at.
Does he?
Never mind.
I'm
Like,
pretty
the tank
sure you can
ads
move
don't
him.
actually.
Because I moved him a little
Fellow
bit.
Destructors, I don't think they move, dude. They stay where they're at. You can try.
I'll find out. Yeah.
I don't
I'll see
recall
if
one ever following me.
Because I
Because
know
if you're not in melee range, they just start auto casting artillery strike.
Yeah, we'll find out.
So, can we send Razia?
It's usually why you need
wherever
the tank to be there, and you need like 2 DPS to interrupt and possibly a healer.
So, if anything, I'll be Iroh's pocket healer.
Yeah, just follow
I
him
think
because
the
you're in movement.
I could switch to more single target stuff too.
Because we need to slow the hounds some top.
Yeah, I think we need to send Razia. Unfortunately, she's the only warlock with permanent slow to wherever there's going to be hounds or the Fell Legion.
I mean, I can keg smash some of them whenever I get the chance, but
she has a permanent slow for 60%. That's not going to fall off. Is why.
Okay, so we're talking slowing the ads. Is that what wiped us? Did the ads wipe us, or did our tank dying to?
Well, yeah, but
are you talking about when you get inside her?
I mean, it's going to be a problem eventually because we couldn't kill the ads.
I mean, if
our tank also might have died because we were running so far after these hounds, like the hounds sprint away, right?
Like by the time that you guys like we wiped, like the thing was still only at like half health because it was just like me and Famine. Like it needs to die faster. Like if we focus it down too, I can go down there and like Typhoon and hit it and stuff. But
yeah, because there's like this Fell Lord that just goes rogue, and I'm trying to like stun it and shit. But yeah, I just tunneled it.
I think the Fell Lord you can't really do much about, but he moves slow as balls. Like he doesn't sprint. The hounds are a bigger like speed comparison.
Yeah, the hounds are the biggest thing because no one can stop and cast and keep up with the hounds. So you're only going to be able to have people who can chase them and do their AoE.
This is what I was talking about when you rotate from the first set of groups. Everyone goes down, then the top group just goes and does their own thing, and you should keep group 1 as the primary group that goes in because they're not going to get their second set of spawns for X amount of seconds. So they're the group that has the most leeway in between the first spawn and then the next spawn that they need to hit.
Yeah, because the Purifier is the only thing that I need to deal with, but I definitely Purifier is not really a huge issue because once it's separated from the group, they can be slowed again. I just need a healer. Like I can't survive it, just like he can't survive the Fell Destructor without a healer.
I think we should have like a personal healer for the 2 tanks, just one healer for each of the tanks to follow them.
Yeah, just the monks follow the tanks because you guys are a little easier on movement than the other 2, and she can hot people up on her way and she can take it slow and just throw palm.
Okay, so I'll go with Iroh and
obviously when it's your turn, I'll follow Iroh.
Mm-hmm.
Some of those will be easier because there's going to be a few times that it syncs up. Alright, let's try this again.
So don't burst your cooldowns on like the initial ads for this part. Just save them all for the
they're gonna get fucking wiped anyways. We're not doing, and we have our potions going, so.
Yeah.
Champions.
I think while we do this part because it's easy. So when you
both of our mid destructor.
Yep, which is this. Fire on.
It's on me, I'm in doubt. Remember also the ads can be stunned. Please keep that in mind. At least the hounds can.
Yeah, there's some of the ones.
So good.
Go rats.
Alright. Bot and top. I'll come down and help a little bit on bot, but...
You can jump from the top of the stairs, straight to the top, by the way.
Yeah. Also, if you use AoE stuff, you can actually make it so that the Obfuscator doesn't give the debuff to the, or the buff to the thing.
Top, not bottom.
Shit.
Quickly, use these portals to board their vessel. Stop their attack.
Alright, I had to go up for the purifier. Alright, I'm up here. I gotta slow on those fell guards, but that's the best I can do. For mid, they're gonna be headed towards the boss.
Beware.
That was there. I'm dead on the ship.
Yeah, I just saw that. And I don't think if you can't click the crystal, it doesn't let you out. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask about. Is because the walls are up and you can't.
Okay.
Someone instead of Broxigar went in, but it wasn't anybody from Group 1.
Okay, so who went over to the ship, please?
I did, and I wasn't paying it. I was trying to figure out where my
No, you're fine. Who else went over to the ship, please?
Me?
Oh, you're
Okay,
fine.
so yeah, you're good. Niplith, you went?
Yeah, he was there.
Alright, so who was the other person that was on the ship, please?
It was me. I was told that when Group 1 goes up, Group 2 goes up also when Group 1 goes up.
No, it's the only person who should be going is Brox. You're in a different group altogether. Going to the ship.
Group 1 and 2 are bottom. Group 3 and 4 is top. That's what you heard, Famine.
Which is different from the Praxis kind of
Yeah,
setup.
different than the Praxis groups.
Yeah,
Make sure
Praxis
you know
group
whether
is
it's
going to
top or
be...
bottom.
Praxis groups are kind of squads, if you think about it that way.
Yeah, and they're just 4 people who specifically go over that have nothing to do with top or bottom. Yeah. Whenever you, if you don't have RT notes, make sure to get it in the future, please. We're gonna give it a couple more
I need a
pulls.
summon. I'm phased from everybody else. Like, I'm standing here and I don't see anybody.
Okay, well, is Frazier here?
She's coming.
Yeah, as soon as she gets here, we'll summon.
Yeah, mine's saying that add-on saying Group 2 go up as soon as the first big dude dies, so I don't know.
When it says go up, it means go to the top Fell Destructor, like you would for normal or heroic.
Yeah, that's what I was initially doing.
But you're not in group 2. The groups are now currently split in half. 1 and 2 is group 1. 3 and 4 is group 2.
According to the weak aura.
Yeah. So when it says group 2 go up, you don't follow that. You go with group 1. You're with group 1. Does that make it a little clearer for you, man?
Got you.
I think he's following the weak aura, which was probably what the...
He is, but he's following it incorrectly.
He was reading it as the actual group and not like the top group or bottom group. It's...
Yeah. Like, I got the problem, so we're good now. That's not necessarily what's killing us, but I'm assuming that there's an issue on the ship that I'm uncertain of. Like, what
the first
killed
time,
you?
Are you asking me? Because I died first.
I can easily just take a look, but yeah, like, what killed you?
I think it was something the boss was casting that was hitting us really hard, and then I was looking for.
Okay.
It was up there, and then
It's okay. As a reminder for everybody who is on that ship, there are 2 things that should be interrupted because there's only one thing cast at ranged. Those 2 things are always going to be, and they should be interrupted on cooldown, Mind Blast and Rack. Pain is a dispellable debuff that Follow will take care of.
I was on myself, it's fine. My bad.
Yeah, you should dispel pain from yourself. Like, you should dispel it.
No, I was retarded. It's okay. I was dumb.
But otherwise, those are the only 2 things, and you should just call when you're interrupting, because there should be 3, so y'all should be able to catch everything, I think.
Death Throes was the other one? What is that?
That might be like a damage he does when he dies. It doesn't list it as far as I can tell.
Okay. Well, that was what was hitting me before that, but okay. No worries.
Yeah, so once you get up there, focus him down and then touch your crystal appropriately to get back over the platform. Let's try this.
Get pre-thoughts.
Yep. Well, timer's out specifically,
5,
so.
4, 3.
And Kira's been pretty good about doing it.
Champions, the forces of the Legion seek to capture my essence for their infernal master.
We'll get this or it'll kill y'all. One of the two.
There you go.
Might kill myself first.
God, could you leave the edge lording to like fucking Reeves? He's got practice.
That little structure. Dead fast.
Oh god, I can't even DPS.
You froze up, man?
I think I'm bugged out.
Oh, fine.
Okay. Just keep going as is for now. See what you can do.
I can't hit anything.
I don't. There's no way to reset either.
No, I'm hitting now.
Oh, you're good now?
I'm bugged out. Yeah.
Alright, let's get down here and start isolating this shit.
One.
The invaders are charging their weapons. Quickly,
Alright, go over.
use these portals to board their vessel. Stop their attack.
Alright, heading up.
Group 3 for ship.
Okay. Y'all are short volts, I think. I think his thing was bugged out.
We don't get all 4 of the crystals, then
You can't leave now.
should someone come back up here, or are we just gonna wait?
Pretty sure we may end
All
up having
4
a wipe.
crystals weren't gotten, it's gonna be
a wipe, yeah.
Mordecai.
And then and I don't think anyone can get over there right now anyways.
Mordecai. As long as he picks up whatever.
Yeah.
Nope.
There's still another crystal.
Forever bound to Sargeras.
Well, can I ask, like, what was that because we killed the ad too short of a
No,
time?
Volts died. He was having some issues.
Yeah, I got first I tried to target shit. I mean, I was targeting it, but I couldn't hit it with my spells. And then when I hit the extra action button, all I was able to do is lance myself up, but I couldn't projectile and land where I wanted to. So I'm all bugged out or something.
Do you want to try logging back in real quick?
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. That should hopefully fix it. Once he's settled back up, that should fix it. Y'all seem like y'all got this a little bit better.
Kind of worried about cops foul mounts.
Yeah, like by the time we wiped, it was still like at half health, and it was like shitting on me.
So out of curiosity, I know we're sending over like part of your group, but like, is everyone chasing after the little ads? Is that what it is?
Probably, yeah.
What do y'all spawn up there? Out of curiosity.
We have the Phil Fell
Destructor
guy?
of Fell Lord and then Fell Hound shortly after.
Yeah.
You want me to go up there after I do my home?
I was actually curious because I know they've got Vrasia up there, and she's using Sacrolash's ring. Are you not? Yeah, she is. So that should be slowing them. So that might buy y'all some time to deal with the. Well, actually, if I recall, and I know this is a discussion that was had, the little ads usually die pretty easily because whenever Eonar does her life thing, it knocks out like 80% of their health.
Yeah,
so
she has to cast a spell while they're there.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, if they're slowed, try and deal with the big ad and then go after the small, maybe? I don't really know what to suggest for that. Because it feels like if we're not getting enough damage on either set,
It's a big ad damage ramps, so it's...
Yeah.
The longer it goes on, the more likely we are to miss interrupts because we're trash, so...
Do you understand that this is just getting to see the fight right now? For anyone that may already be getting their, like, tits in a knot? So if you're going to start whispering me after raid complaining, you may as well stop, because we're going to be discussing stuff anyways. And... And secondly, I won't lie to anybody, I literally didn't expect y'all to kill, like, Garothi. Like, I set my expectations as low as I possibly could.
That hurts my feelings.
You were present for the reason why they're set that fucking low.
Hey man, I soaked.
You did your job. I wasn't saying you were the problem, I said you were present when it was happening. and I had to listen to people complain about heals and like tank positioning, and then it was just people weren't doing mechanics.
And like the double soaks are probably easier than Garothi because I don't need to go to bumfuck nowhere.
No, that's fair. But like I said, I put my exploit like Mariana's Trench low for my expectation, and y'all actually succeeded in making sure that I wasn't disappointed.
Greatest band of all time.
I just always expect people
I can
to
already
like.
tell I'm still fucking bugged out. Look at where my totems are being thrown down, and look where I'm standing.
And we can't see your totems. It's
I can't see you at
No,
all.
they're all the way over here. I think I see them.
They're by the summon portal, and look where I'm at.
Do you know what it might be, Beef?
I could have sworn this has happened to someone before. I can't remember.
You have to log into another.
But it required like a GM ticket for that.
Oh fuck.
Well, we got like 9 minutes left in raid. So.
You know what? Here's a problem. Like, go ahead and see if you can contact a GM whenever you get the chance, Vaults. Let's go ahead and call it a little early. I know people don't like to. I don't care. We need to go talk about some stuff anyways. So that being the case, we're not gonna. We didn't get a second break anyways, so consider this the end of the night and your break. Go ahead and start looking at both. Go ahead and start looking at yeah. Well, normally I'd have given y'all a longer one. Normally we'd have gotten a longer one, but to be fair, we had a lot of setup for this boss. As far as like groups and stuff. Don't leave group just yet for me, please. Alright, you can leave now.
Hey, yo, Pablo, you still there, dude?
Alright, we're good. Go ahead and step out. And as far as I can tell, I'm gonna go ahead and say it for everyone before anything else is like brought up. Study this fight, look at dogs, and we'll leave it at that for the moment. Maybe add like, oh god, is there any other fight we can do besides Hasabel or Entoran Command?
High Command is actually very
Easier?
similar to it's really not a tough fight on Mythic. There's not a huge step. The only
Is it
real
just a
thing is
DPS
going
check?
fast. It's not even a DPS. This is more of a DPS check than that is.
I mean, you guys said Garothi Worldbreaker was easy, and then you said Eonar was easy, and we're still having all these problems. So I don't remember you ever saying a fight is easy.
Wait, no, in fairness, it took us less than 10, we didn't even get double-digit attempts on Garothi. So it was easy. Yeah. So
in my defense on Eonar, we might have had more damage in my group, which might have been why it seems so easy. It might be like part of a damage check. We also did have like 3 warlocks with Sacrilash slowing, which also probably helped, and there might have been some other factors.
I feel like dots are going to be really strong here too, just because chasing down
the
ads
warlocks
is not
are
easy.
insane. The warlocks in those, they're all doing about 3 mil.
But to be fair, also, like, we weren't sure what else to suggest for tonight, so that's why I said look at dogs as well as that.
Yeah, dogs is probably, it's less of a numbers, more of a mechanics fight. It's just learning the fire dog and how the fire dog works, and then the fight is good. There is also split HP, so you got to make sure that
doing DPS
the shadow dog
evenly,
doesn't die and the fire has 20 health.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and head up to Officer, and actually, I'm gonna be 1 second, Beef.
You can actually fly to the ship.
It kills you if you're not in the fight, though.
Well, yeah, it does, but still can.
I found that out the hard way.
Alright.